Binge on the track. Drop the beat. All you hating motherfuckers can kiss my ass. I want wicked and I do have class. All you hating motherfuckers can kiss my ass.
Put some respect on it.
Bitch, I want my mama sign.
When you say my name, put some respect on it. I ain't playing with y'all. Put some respect on it. And I ain't gonna say it. And I ain't gonna say it no more. Listen, now I could have pulled up, put some respect on it, but that ain't.
Hey everybody, what's going on? What's going on? How is everybody? Holiday, Labor Day. Did y'all go out in these streets and celebrate your hard work? Okay. How is everybody doing? Hey, Jose, what's going on? What's going on? Yes, everybody, get the Discord link. Definitely follow me on all my social medias, Instagram, TikTok. I'm not really promoting, but go ahead and follow it too. And definitely like, comment, and subscribe. Yes, come on in. Okay, we're going to have a great show today, okay? Because I'm feeling really good today. Even though, y'all, I have to say this. I was late coming into work this morning because some landlord had the audacity to leave something on my door. And no, it's not an eviction notice because a bitch pays her bill. I am not black and I am not Barry, bitch. I am not Barry Pimbleton, bitch. Okay, I pays the rents. Okay, period. Okay, I don't need nobody's couch to sleep on. Okay, I'm good. But yeah. So around my way, just a little story time before we get into the festivities. Okay. Around my block, because I think y'all was there. I was on live and there's some rumblings. No, I think I was on Harviana live, right? So it was some shooting. What it sounded like was some shooting going on in the background. So I'm jumping. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on? So around my block, shooting is definitely common. I'm not scared by that because you hear shootings around New York all the time, especially Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? But these were different kind of shots. So it's like very, very close. It's like somebody was like AK-47 out the motherfucking window. So I'm like, is somebody trying to take me out low key? Like, do I have like underground beef with somebody? Like, do I have some beef with somebody that I do not know of? Because honestly, I do not really speak to anybody around these parts. Like, it's like a high and by situation. Like, bitch, I go to work, come home, and stay in my motherfucking room, drink, smoke my weed, and stay out the drama, stay out the business. Like, I mind the business that pays me, y'all. Seriously, I keep it very short and sweet with these bitches around here. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm in and I'm out, like real quick. I don't even like to stop at the store and be to the store to like, you know, for too long. Like I hate being in the store for too long. Like I get what I get and get the fuck out. Because you know anything could pop off. You know, I always gotta stay ready because when you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. No Tammy Roman, you feel me? So yeah, y'all. So it was this thing going around my like, you know, motherfuckers is literally like throwing out fireworks out the motherfucking window. So they literally got all of the tenants into this motherfucking room so they can tell us because somebody fucking complained about people throwing fireworks out the motherfucking building and scaring people. You know, people got elderly people in their houses. So it's like people taking care of their elderly. So it's like really like that's like, you know, we got to take care of our elderly. So it's like a really like it's a serious thing. So child, they had me late to work today and I was over it. I was over it. But I let my people know. So they, you know, I was over it. And then on top of that, y'all, on top of that, it was motherfucking hot as fuck. Like, y'all, it was so hot. Hey, Christy, thank you, boo. Thank you. It was so hot out today, y'all. When I tell you, I came outside in my little get up or whatever, looking real fly, real spiffy like, but a bitch don't have a haircut. Like, that's another story. I'm over it. But, you know, I'm a lazy ass bitch sometimes and I procrastinate. So I don't really got a haircut. I ain't really take, you know, tell my big fat ass to get up in the morning and go get a haircut. And, you know, I'm not, you know, girl, I'm not lacking in the coin department, so I could have literally got my fat ass up and got a haircut, but you know, it's whatever. But anyway, long story short, yeah, late for work, and then it was hot as fuck. I was sweating like crazy. Literally, I got to work and I was drenched. By the time I got to work, y'all, I was drenched in sweat. That's how much I was sweating today. Like when I tell you my underarm sweaty, my belly was sweaty, under my boobie area was sweaty, my man boobies was sweaty, like my asshole was sweaty. Like it was given a sweaty, nasty set, and I was not here for it. I was not here for it. I'm glad that I washed. I'm glad that I put on my deodorant. I wasn't stinking as soon as I got to my place of business. I put on my little rubs and I put on my little cologne so I can smell real good so a bitch don't have to say a motherfucking thing to me. You feel me? Anyway, even without a haircut, you still getting bent over, period. Christy, shut up. Shut up, Christy. But anyway, y'all. Anyway, I got my drink, y'all, because I came home from work and I knew that I only had minutes away to get in front of this camera and get in front of this computer with this mic literally to my motherfucking fat ass nigger lips. Okay. And entertain for y'all. First of all, can we give a shout out to the shaders because baby, y'all showed out. First of all, y'all, I am at 6K subscribers. Okay. I hit 6K subscribers. Shout out to y'all who have been supportive through everything, through like, you know, I noticed that consistent, I wasn't as consistent because there's a lot of moving parts that, you know, I don't want to become like an excuses, but literally I had to make sure I was okay. Like I was grounded at work because for a couple of months I wasn't like consistently working. So now I'm at a base where I'm at. I'm based. I'm settled. I can give out content. I'm not gonna move my motherfucking ass from this place. I swear to God. I am learning a lot. I am gaining a lot of knowledge to this new environment. So the content is gonna be contenting, okay? The content is going to be consistent. And also, I want to say this. If y'all haven't seen my Baddies East teaser reaction going, watch that. And yes, I have some more content for y'all. I'm in a process of editing Veronica Monet. Victoria Monet album reaction. Jaguar 2, she just came out with I think it was last week. I'm in the process of editing that right now. It's already filmed. I just gotta edit it. So literally after this live, I'm going to get to work so I can edit it and get it up for y'all by tomorrow. I want y'all to watch it tomorrow because it's hella funny. Y'all know when I do reactions, when I do album reactions, it's a whole key. I turn up and all that. So y'all can look forward to that, okay? Period. As long as you do what it's best for you, I will always support you in any way. That's what's up, Christy. I love you. For real. You to go for that. Thank you. So you are entertaining us with sweaty balls. Period. Give me 1 second, y'all, because I gotta take this phone call and I'm gonna get to Joseline's interview, okay? Matter of fact, I can call her back. I'll call my sister back. No shade, love you, sissy, but baby, I got to entertain my people, period. So make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, okay? Gotta make the content you like, period. And I'm not swaying off of that. I'm not swaying off. I'm always gonna do the content that I want and it feels right to me. I don't like to do content that I'm not going to enjoy, and that's the most important. So let's get into it. Let me share my screen real quick. Let me share my screen real quick, y'all. All right. Let's see. Okay, good. All right. Y'all, the Joseline interview. Are you still going to do Twitch? I'm definitely honestly, y'all, to be honest, until I get, because I try to do Twitch. I'm not liking how it's going because I wanted to do it perfectly. And if it's not perfect to my liking, I'm not doing it. So that's why I really don't promote the Twitch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make an additional YouTube channel for only gaming. That's my thing. I'm going to keep it all on YouTube. I'm going to keep everything all on YouTube. I'm not doing Twitch. I'm not doing that. I'm not promoting that. I'm going to keep it all on YouTube. And that's that. Okay? That's no shade to Twitch or whatever. It's a lot of with Twitch. It's so confusing to me. I tried it. That's why it has gone on long enough. I just don't like the fact that I went live. Oh, sorry, y'all. Give me 1 second. I went live on Twitch one time. It did not pop up. It did not pop up on my feed. Oh, girl. Thank you, Donna B. Hey, Donna B. Thank you, boo. So I made a decision to keep the gaming on YouTube. So I'm no longer promoting the Twitch. I am going to keep it on YouTube. That's it. Okay? That's my decision and I'm sticking to it. No shade. But let's go on to let's get on to Joseline's interview with Carlos King. Before I get into that, let's have a disclaimer. Let me move Donna B. Comment disclaimer. This video is just for entertainment purposes. Everything said in this video does not mean to hurt anyone. Enjoy. All right. Also, Copyright disclaimer. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair. All right, y'all, let's get into it. All right. Let's do away with these ads.
Got merged.
So let's get into it because we're going to fast forward this. Honestly, y'all, before we start this, shout out to the content creators because I now understand what y'all have been talking about. You know, because I really don't have, like, I know a lot of people have their gripes with Carlos and people find his voice to be very, very annoying. No shade. In this interview, I see what y'all talking about. I really do see what y'all talking about. Carlos King has a voice that you can only love one time in from a far distance. Like, if you was in a room with him and you have to talk to him, it's like nails on the chalkboard. Chalkboard. Child, we're gonna get into it. Let's do it, y'all.
The girls are about to gag, honey. Oh, is it amazing? Is it good? No, we're here to make you comfortable, bitch. This is the land of Joseline Hernandez, and what I have to say is this: you know I love you. Don't cry, bitch. I have to say, you have changed since the day I met you, 2012.
The beginning, right?
Carlos, of course she has changed. It's been years. If she would have stayed the same, she wouldn't be where she is now. So, Carlos, that was kind of dumb, in my opinion. Like, of course she's gonna change. Like, girl, what the fuck? But let's keep it moving.
Beginning. Oh my gosh, almost 2011.
Yes, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Season 1.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Lemon Kush. Hey, boo. Yes, I agree. He definitely came out fake to me in his very beginning, and I peeped it. But we're gonna keep it going.
The way you came in, Joseline, I want people to know this. I was the co-EP of the show. We lost DJ Drama. Did you know the story?
No.
So let me tell you what was going on.
Who is DJ Drama?
Do you not know DJ Drama?
It must have been before my time.
Bitch, he's still around.
Oh,
Bitch, no shade. Listen, I didn't. First of all, am I the only one that thought DJ Drama was unalive? I could have sworn he was one of them DJs that passed away. I was like, and I had to look up. I had to when it was said, I was like, ain't a DJ Drama was unalive or something? Didn't that boy pass away? I looked up his name and I was like, oh, he's still living. God damn. I am just killing people right and left and right, child. All right, let's keep it going, child. But girl, let me tell y'all this. Joseline is a key in this interview. I watched it only once and I laughed. We're going to get to the parts that are like literally my favorite. And we're going to we're going to replay it because the girls threw shade. She was throwing shade left and right. Like, she didn't leave no bitch unturned. Like, every bitch got their turn. No shade. Joseline is a key. Let's get it.
okay, I'm sorry. But what happened? If I see this man in the street, I wouldn't know who this man was in the street.
You were casting for Love.
Yes, a little Kiki Palmer, little shade. Yes, honey.
and Hip Hop Atlanta Season 1. The network thought DJ Drama and his then wife or girlfriend were going to be like the biggest stars on the show. True story.
True story.
We had Stevie and Mimi. We had Erica and Scrap. We had Rashida and Kirk. Carly Red.
Bullshit.
No, we didn't have Carly Red.
Bullshit.
Bitch, you stupid. We didn't have Carly Red. We had K. Michelle. Okay.
First of all, because she tried my bitch. So y'all already know K. Michelle is my bitch, right? First of all, can we just say that my girl K. Michelle's album is coming out September 22nd? Yes, I'm promoting my girl. Her single, Blame Yourself, is out right now. Go and cop it. I definitely will be doing a album review for K Michelle. I have never done a I don't think I have ever done a album review for K. If I'm not mistaken, I don't think I have. So this will be amazing. But Joseline, let's not, baby. Now you can shade Rashida, you can shade Erica Dixon, you can shade Mimi, all you want to. But let's not shade my girl K, because no shade, K is still making more money than you. Okay? She is still selling out concerts. She is still doing music. Even with all the scandal that K has going on for herself, she is still successful. So, Joseline, be humble, sweetheart. You're killing it. Okay, no shade. I will say this. Joseline Cabaret, I'm entertained. Listen, if it wasn't for the nigga that I'm dealing with right now, sexually, I would have never paid attention to you, Joseline, in your cabaret, okay? Your cabaret of hoes. I would have never. If it wasn't a dude that I was fucking on, I wouldn't know who the fuck Joseline Cabaret was, because, child, the way you come after these girls is trash. They should have already jumped you, in my opinion. The fact that these girls haven't jumped you the way you talk to these girls, please. Anyway, let's keep it going.
So, long story short, DJ Drama and his fiancée or wife dropped out. And the network was freaking out.
But why did they drop out?
Changed their mind. Reality TV ain't for everybody. You got to be built strong to do this type of show.
Absolutely.
And because at that time, DJ Drama, although you're saying he's before your time, honey, in 2012, he was a big name in Atlanta. Okay. So losing him was a big deal to them. I kept saying, like, y'all sleeping on this Stevie Mimi storyline because they got something going on with this other girl. Long story short, I will never forget the day you walked into the office.
Is it all green Versace?
You remember, bitch?
Bitch been getting money. Before TV, bitch been getting money. Green Versace down, bitch Manolo Blahnik shoes. Long hair, don't care, 40 inches.
First of all, bitch, it's pronounced Manolo Blahnik, bitch. The bitch been in the States for like how long, and she still cannot get the English language correctly. Bitch, I wanted to talk, bitch. I stay motherfucking fucking up some names, honey. And I'm English down. Girl, I'm American. But Joseline Hernandez, girl, it's Manolo Blahnik, baby. Get it right. Bitch, Jose, girl, I called myself out. I know. Girl, I called myself out, bitch. The fuck is you talking to me? Come on, girl. Oh, girl, now this motherfucking shit is trying it. See, this is why I can't be doing a breakdown, y'all. Y'all know my motherfucking Wi-Fi be killing me softly, honey. It be killing me ever so softly. Come on. Give it a chance, y'all. Give it a chance. Give it a chance. Ciao. Come on, girl. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Technical difficulties.
Looking for an easy way to get that LLC next to your business name? Say hello to Taylor Brand. You just go to the
and the daughter could sing. And I was like, damn, I need to find a producer to work. So long ago.
We're going to get it together, y'all. We're going to get it together, child. Because it's trying me. is trying it ever so softly. Bro.
You at that time because again,
Okay, give me 1 second. It's gonna come.
And the daughter could sing. And I was like, damn, I need to find a producer to work.
Girl, why is this trying it? Give me 1 second, y'all. Because I refuse. Come on. Come on. Trying it. Come on.
you at that time because again, you were
There we go.
Bitch been getting money. Before TV, bitch been
Period.
getting money. Green Versace down, bitch Manolo Blahnik shoes. Long hair, don't care, 40 inches. You heard, bitch. The princess is in the building. Y'all bitches bow down, bitch.
honey, we bowed down and we said, here you go. Before J-Lo and her little green dress, Versace dress, Joseline came in that mother.
First of all, that right there, bitch. Carlos. Bitch, when you said you knew you was playing, bitch, you knew you was playing in her face. Girl, you knew you was playing in that bitch face, Carlos. Like, why would you play in that bitch face? The mere fact that you said before J-Lo in the green dress was Joseline Hernandez, knowing damn well that dress was in the 90s. Bitch, Joseline Hernandez wasn't even fucking thought about. Wasn't even thought about. Why do you have, like, you didn't have to lie to the bitch. Like, you ain't got a lot to kick it, cause you ain't got a lot to kick it. Yes, she wore that in the 2000s. But bitch, you ain't got to lie to this bitch to kick it. Bitch, that's when I was like, okay, Carlos, you playing in that bitch face. And you ain't have to. You ain't got to lie to the bitch. And I'm not calling her bitch like to demean her or to, like, you know, diminish her as a person and as a woman. I'm just saying, you know, and it's just my, you know, word. So I apologize to all the females that feel like, you know, I'm using the bitch like disrespectfully. But I'm just being honest. Like, you ain't got to lie to the woman. Okay? You already interviewing her. You ain't got to lie to her face. This is why, Carlos, people got it in for you, because you keep lying to these girls' faces. Keep it real. Why would you say that before J-Lo in the green dress, knowing daggone well it was early motherfucking 2000s, girl, she wasn't even thought about. She didn't have the money to get these things. Okay? She was so busy running away from home because her mama didn't give a fuck about her. Like, let's keep it real. Girl, boo. Let's keep it going. Carlos, stop that lying.
Sealed the deal. And the show hasn't been the same since.
Miss Mona Man told me to go get my 3 looks for green screen. And I was like, I'll be right back. And I came back within an hour. And the bitches could not take me. Could not take me.
So let's go back.
I will say that. I will say this. Listen, no shade. I got to be real. Yes, the girls could not take her. But you have to talk about which girl cannot take you, Miss Joseline Hernandez. But honestly, I feel like a lot of the cast members could not take her. I got to be real. Because K. Michelle was against her in the very beginning because she didn't know who the fuck Joseline was. And, you know, K. Michelle was friends with Mimi, Erica, all that. And they had the most beef with Miss Joseline Hernandez. So, yes, I would have to agree with Joseline. Yes, the girls could not take her. They could not take everything about Joseline. Joseline just came full throttle, being the most explicit, the most blunt, the most, like, just a very, like, extra read all about it personality that is Joseline Hernandez. Like, the girl had confidence like high as, like, Twin Towers. Like, the girl had the confidence of, like, a beast. Like, she had the confidence. No shade. I gotta give her that. Yes, I will agree with her that the girls couldn't take.
How did you land the spot on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta? Was it Stevie who brought you to Mona? How did it all work out?
So I was stripping at Onyx in Atlanta. So long ago. I was shaking my booty, throwing my ass, shaking my tits, spreading my ass open, licking my tongue out on all these and getting my money. And I had a homegirl that was
Period, bitch.
She was an older chick, right? She's probably still living in Atlanta Blue. And she had a daughter that was like a little bit younger than me at that time. And the daughter could sing. And I was like, damn, I need to find a producer to work in the studio with the daughter because I'm a manager. Because before I started doing Love and Hip Hop, I wanted to manage people. I did music and I wanted to do music, but I always felt like I was a better like handler than anything. Like I could handle business, I could do my shit, I could make things pop off, and I can seal a deal. And so when I was stripping one night, my homeboy GB, I was like, GB, you know a producer that can work with me? And this girl, I'm managing this young girl, she's a singer. He was like, oh yeah, I know my homeboy Stevie J.
Girl, no shade. When she was telling this, I was just thinking in my head while she was talking, I was like, why would anybody want to get managed by a stripper? Like, girl, you are struggling just like like, how the fuck are you going to manage me? We're both struggling. Maybe I don't know, like y'all, like, I don't know, but maybe she just wanted to use this young girl to get ahead or try to get paper off of her. But I'm like, girl, that young girl probably didn't know what the fuck she was into, didn't know who the fuck Joseline was. Just was like, you know what? Okay, manage me. Because, girl, ain't nobody else want to manage me. So this stripper who is bouncing her ass up and down for dollar bills, y'all, you know, getting money, you know, about a stack, you know, popping her pussy all around motherfucking Miami, LA, New York, or whatever. You know, she the talk around town, girl. She at least knows somebody because all the baller shot callers be in the club. So she must know somebody. So why not? But girl, I'm just saying, you know, priorities. I would never let a bitch named Joseline Hernandez. And back in those days, girl, you as much as struggling as me, child. You cannot manage shit because you can't even manage yourself. That's tea on that. Let's keep it going.
I was like, okay, well, who is that? Because
Hey, Prophet,
I was like
handler,
23 at the time. I was like, well,
who
who's Stevie J? You know, he was already in his late 30s, you know, doing his thing or his job or his career. And I didn't know who he was. But then when I met him, you know, GB, this was within a week that I got to Atlanta.
Whoa.
I was 23. I was like, okay, I'm not stripping anymore. Like, I started at 17. I'm 23. I need to really take my career seriously and figure out what I'm going to do. I always wanted to do music, but, you know, Brian McKinney, my homeboy, always wanted to sign me to his label. He wanted me to. I mean, the music has been biting me in my ass and following me my whole life. Anyways, met Stevie.
So Brian McKinney, if y'all don't know, that's a football player. So Brian McKinney, if y'all don't know him, y'all need to look him up. I think he used to manage Little Kim now. I think, you know, he used to book all the celebrities. Like he's a big football player. So Brian McKinney is definitely like, and he's cute. Brian McKinney, I think he's he definitely is a football player. So he be with Little Kim, he be with Mano and all them girls in Miami. Yes, he knows the girls in Miami. So yes. All right, let's keep it going.
Within like 3 days, he took me to Mona and Love and Hip Hop.
Wait a second.
I didn't even fuck him before he took me to Mona. Like, he ain't got no pussy, he ain't got no hair. He put his on me in the studio or whatever, and obviously nothing happened because, honey.
Bitch, who believe her? I want to see hands in the chat. Do y'all believe Joseline did not give up that punani, that El Nana to Stevie J for opportunity to be on Love and Hip Hop? Let's talk about it. Do y'all believe her when she said that she did not give up the cootie cat? Bitch, I used to love when she said cootie cat. When Joseline used to say her cootie cat, girl, I used to die every time she said that out of her mouth, honey. But who believe that? I want to see hands in the chat. If y'all believe her, If y'all believe her, put a 1 in the chat. If y'all don't, raise your hands if you don't believe her. Period.
I'm a lady. Okay. All right. I'm a lady. And yeah, within a week, when I met him, I was like, hey, listen. I met him in the strip club. G Bree brought him by. Within 2 days, G Bree was like, this is my homeboy Stevie J. He said he'll work with you. Whatever. So I brought the girl. And you know what he told me? He was like, I don't want to work with the girl. I want to work with you. You're the superstar. I was like, well, look, I'm not really trying to do music. I'm just really trying to just like manage the situation and just, get my money like that. Because, I've been stripping from 17 to 23 years old. Like, I don't want to keep doing that hustle. Now I got to perform and just keep performing and performing. Let me manage something. That's how I met that fool. 3 days later, he brought me to Mona. Then I met you. And I met her and like within 5 minutes, she was like, go get your clothes.
No, and listen, I will give Mona her props. Mona came to the office after meeting you and said, I found her. What you don't know is because DJ Drama and his wife backed out, they felt like we were missing stars. Mona met you, came back to the office and said, I have met a superstar. And we were like,
ta-da!
Okay, who it is? And she was saying, apparently she's Stevie artist. There could be something going on. I don't know, but I'm bringing her to the office. She's bringing green screen clothes. Carlos, you interview her. You came in with that. Do you remember the outfit you wore, bitch? You wore the
nipple cover?
Yes.
Yes, bitch.
With the hair, honey.
Looking like Zena, bitch.
Bitch. Zena is listen, even though Zena was my girl and I used to watch her show like a little bit when I was a child, girl, nobody couldn't tell me that Zena did not have something between her legs. And I'm not trying to be transphobic, but that's what I thought as a little Lou tyke in the back days. Child, like I could have swore Zena was a pretty like trans woman. I was like, she's too brolic. She's too like, I swear to God, she was too brolic. Like Zena was too brolic. So no shade. Joseline, that was not a good comparison because I feel like as a little tyke, I feel like maybe it's just me ignorantly thinking, but I feel like as a little child, like watching Zena, I felt like a little in our brains like thought that Zena was like a guy, like really like, she was a woman, but she had a little extra, like she was like personating a woman, like she's really a guy, but she's personating a woman. But she got the job done. But like, that's where the motherfucking rumors came from, Joseline, because girl, you got them rumors and you bring it up in this interview. So we're going to talk about it, baby. Okay. But child, that's no shade, Joseline Hernandez. Let me just say this. Let me also just say this. Baby, Stevie J had to be on some type of good old narcotics or heavy artillery. He had to have all the acid, all the snowshine, all the heroin, the mollies, and all that. Because, baby, the fact that you thought that this girl was going to be an international superstar, was going to sell records upon records upon records upon records, girl, you was smoking that good old kush, baby. Because, baby, and this is not hating on you, Miss Joseline. I swear to God, this is not me hating on you. But baby, your music is a key. Like, it's like people don't take it seriously, okay? Nobody takes you seriously as an artist. Like, some of your music is cute for like, a meme, some cute, like it's cute. But to buy your album, buy your EP, girl, please, it's not giving. And the mere fact that Stevie J is responsible for like making hits for Mariah Carey and other major artists in that time, it just boggles my mind that he would ever think that he can make you an international superstar. Girl, it's like everybody is doing like mad drugs at this point. It's like crazy. But let's keep it going.
I was looking good, bitch.
You were amazing. So, but wait, you mean to tell me you and Stevie were not intimate at the time you met Mona?
No, I only met Mona like a week after I met Stevie. I just met Stevie. Literally, it took Stevie a week to take me to Love and Hip Hop. I met Stevie in 2012. I met you guys in 2012. Yeah. But it was like a week or two apart, not even 2 weeks apart.
So what was
he knew deal? I was a superstar. He was like, I want to do music with you. He was like,
no, what he wanted to do with you is get you into bed, feed you some sweet little nothings, wanted to boost your motherfucking head up and get you into that bed where he can really seduce you, fuck your brain, and do whatever he wanted to with you. And that's what the fuck he did. And then he got a baby out of you, baby. No shit, he put a baby in you, okay? Joseline Hernandez. No, he do not, but he did not really believe in you. He literally told you whatever you wanted to hear from him. Whatever you wanted to hear from him. He literally persuaded you. He literally fucked your mind. He got what he wanted out of you. He got some pussy and he got a baby out of you. No shade. Let's keep it all the way 100. Now let's keep it going.
music. I said, well, Brian been trying to get me to do music for so many years. This person wanted me to do music, that person, but I don't really want to be an artist. I kind of always ran away from it, and he just really got me to do it.
He saw the star in you.
Yeah.
One thing about Stevie, he can see a star. He worked with Mariah Carey. He worked with some of the biggest names, Biggie, everybody.
Puffy, everybody. Everybody that's anybody.
On the first day, I did $12,000, and that was like, wow. That was.
Girl, nobody don't have time for that. Let's keep it going.
When you got the job being a Love and Hip Hop, did that make you want to be intimate with Stevie J as sort of a thank you to him?
Can I tell you something? I never really liked him at the beginning, but I'm like that. I never really liked anybody at the beginning. They have to make me like them, because I've always been the creator of the situation.
Girl, not the person that said you're not gonna send me to the block. You're not gonna send me back to the strip club. No, I'm not going back. I'm not going back. You're not going back to the strip club, Steve. I'm not going back. Girl, stop fronting Miss Joseline Hernandez. Okay, not girl. Be 100. Be 100.
Mm-hmm.
I've always been the. You got to pay me. You got to buy me diamonds.
You were the boss in this situation.
You got to give me money.
Yeah.
If you want to smell my, you got to put 20,000 on that table. Back in those days, now it's more like 200 billion.
There's no shade. She feeling her pussy. No shade. I'm not even gonna hold you. First of all, can I just say that she looks damn good in this dress, even though she looks like she's wearing a fucking couture trash bag. It looks very expensive. She literally I feel like somebody constructed a trash bag into a evening gown. And the heels she's wearing is sickening. Her makeup is sickening. Her hair is slicked back with the baby hairs. I feel like the baby hairs is too much for some reason. The earrings is cute. It's very, very extra. Read it all about it. It's very Joseline Hernandez. Because Joseline Hernandez is very extra. So I'm loving her outfit here. I'm not really mad at it, honestly. But yes, with the 20K to smell my pussy, period. All right.
This pussy going up. But I've always been like the creator of the whole situation. So for me, it's like I really don't see a guy and be like, oh, I like him. No, I've never been that way. So I ain't really like him. I thought he was kind of lame. I thought he was kind of just like a regular guy. I didn't know who he was. Stevie J, bitch. I'm Joseline. I didn't know who he was. And so,
bitch, you better talk that talk. Yes, and that's how I looked at Stevie J. Bitch, you was lame as shit. Like whenever he used to do his little rat face, I was like, this bitch is so corny. Like, why people see it for him? Like, even though he has a big old monster dick of doom and shit, like he's fine as shit. His body is right. But bitch, when he screws up his face to do that rat face, it's like, bitch, like stop. Like, gross. Like, I feel like that dick is not to be trusted. That body is not to be trusted. Like, he looks like Stevie J is the type to really fuck up your life. Like, really, like, you would have to exhaust all options to get out of the situation with him. Like, it's like do or die. If you get into a situation with Stevie J, like no shade, I'm not even gonna hold you. I've always felt like that about this dude. But let's keep it moving.
He just got me to do this. So I feel like because he opened that door for the music, even though people was trying to get me to do it before, I feel like it was easier for me to be like with him. And whether I liked him or not, mentally, physically, then I wasn't really thinking about that. I was thinking about how I can utilize this situation to get to the next level, because ultimately that's what everybody should do. Him and I, you or anyone else.
Mm-hmm. When did you guys start having a sexual relationship?
I mean, right after. Though I met Mona, obviously. Because then we were hanging out, we was having a good time. One thing I could say,
Wait. This is why I find it hard that she's alive. Like, so you thought he was lame. You thought he was lame. You didn't really want to give him the cootie cat. But all of a sudden, since he got you the deal on Love and Hip Hop, and he wants to make you an international superstar, an international artist, then you going and fuck him. So you're gonna fuck him because he got you these opportunities. So you're gonna fuck him now because he got you these opportunities. So you're gonna open your box because he got you these opportunities. Girl, who is believing that? Who is believing that? So it so happens that you giving a pussy right after you signed the deal with Love and Hip Hop, and he want to make you an international superstar, and he want to make you an artist. He signed you to be his artist. Girl, boom. Girl, and the mere fact that, bitch, first of all, I'm still gagged that Mimi pulled that motherfucking stunt. Y'all remember when Mimi told Stevie J, bitch, I want half of everything you make off this bitch. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that motherfucking that fucking smooth ass deal when she did that? Bitch, this is when I really love Mimi, because this bitch told him, sat down with this nigga on the show, and y'all remember it was filmed. He said, listen, you can deal with that bitch. I don't give a fuck. But listen, if you deal with that bitch, I want everything. I want 15% or 5% everything that this bitch make. Bitch, that's when I respected Mimi. I respected Mimi after that. When she sat down with that nigga and put down the paperwork that listen, everything you do with this bitch, and she makes money, I make money. I need 5% off of everything you do with this bitch. Bitch, that's when I was like, okay, Mimi, you ain't stupid like we thought you were. But, bitch, you was really stupid. You know, and that's later down in the season because, girl, you made some dumbass decisions. But you got your money, girl. Let's go,
I had a great time hanging out with him. We used to party down. Party down. I had a really good time hanging out with him. Like, 23, 24, 25, 26. It was awesome. I used to have a good time. And then, like, obviously, when you meet someone and you just have such a good... And his birthday's the day before mine.
Yes.
So we always, for years, celebrated our birthdays together. I've always gave him better gifts that he ever gave me, but that's neither here or there. Mm-hmm. We had an amazing time. And, after I met Mona, then, of course, we started around, and then we just get around. And never would I think I was going to have a baby by that fool.
So before we get into the beautiful Bonnie Bella, did you know he was with Mimi when you guys were dating?
Not at the beginning. We didn't date that long. Remember, this is all in a matter of 2 weeks, 14 days. So I knew she was around, but he was like, I ain't with her. And why would I think he's with her when he now got me?
Now that I believe. And that's just no Tia.
So I wasn't really like knowing the truth. Neither did I care at that point.
Yeah.
Because at this point, I'm like, bitch, I'm about to make a song, and bitch, I'm out of here. I'm about to be big, ho. And you still gonna be Molly.
Bitch, when I tell you she keep throwing these fucking daggers at Mimi in this interview, bitch, Molly the Maid is iconic at this point. When she constantly called this bitch Molly the Maid, bitch, it was everywhere. We just started calling the bitch that we really don't like and have beef with. We call her Molly the Maid because, bitch, that bitch is beneath us. Yes, Joseline Hernandez. Yes, Molly the Maid. Yes, things across the board.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, in my mind, I'm not like one about that. Mm-hmm. She's a great woman. She's raised a great daughter.
Yes.
It's crazy how this bitch shades her, but then give her compliments. It's so backhanded with Joseline. Like, she shades you, then give you compliment. Like, bitch, I'm not even gonna cap, bitch. I do the same thing. So I can't really like chastise her too much. But let's keep it going, Joseline. Let me give me another drink. Is everybody drinking? Y'all have y'all drinks, y'all have y'all weed? Because, bitch, I do. Let's keep it going. Child, my internet is acting up. Girl.
She's beautiful. They both are. So more power to her. You feel me?
What happened to where you, Stevie, and Mimi had a threesome? Was that before we started filming or during filming?
I can't tell you that answer because it's coming out in my book.
Ooh. Okay.
So if I tell you that answer, then you won't buy the book.
Okay.
And everybody else won't buy it either because they already know.
Okay.
So I have to save that for the book. But I promise you, I'm gonna send you a copy first.
Okay. Okay.
I promise you, because I'm so ready to like tell my story. I decided to just keep doing shows. I got the cabaret, working on some other stuff. But I want the people to get a little bit personal. And I don't want to do it when I get older. I want them to have my youth from my 20s and my 30s. And then when I turn 50 and 60, have another one. It's like a collectible. You know, I'm ready for that. So I can talk then about the threesome.
Well,
Honestly, first of all, can I just say this? Listen, even though, first of all, Joseline is all over this freaking interview, and I'm gonna just be real. She's very much an ageist. Like, she keep like attacking people age. She keep talking about how like, oh, this person is 20 years my senior. It's like, girl, Joseline, let's keep it real. You are not that much older. Like, you are old. Like, no shade. You know what I'm saying? And as a woman in the industry, yes, you are old. You're not some spring chicken. You are not the young 23-year-old that you once was 10 years ago. You are older, girl. And first of all, and I also feel like when she gets like 40s and 50s, I feel like Jocelyn's still going to look good because she has kept her body intact. You know what I'm saying? Even though she has used, you know, quite a bit of substance allegedly, but you know, that's just my take on things, but you know, it's my opinion. But girl, Joseline, stop it, girl. Stop it with the ages. I don't like it. I don't like the fact that she keep going for the age. Like, she keep talking about people ages, 20 months. Like, girl, stop it. You're gonna get there too. Stop it. She def gave it up. And even if she didn't, she was def sucking PP bulls and booty holes. Period. Profit. She wanted to fuck her way to the top. Period. And that she did. She fucked, and then she got signed to Stevie J, and then she got a contract for Love and Hip Hop VH1. Period. She did her thing.
Answer this: was it good?
I've had better head.
She gave you head.
I gotta let you read it. If I tell you, that's part of my story. If I tell you, like it's like I'm missing potentially a great sale. Like, if I tell the world now and it's like 5-10 million viewers in a week, who gonna buy the book?
You are such a businesswoman.
I'm giving.
Can I ask everybody who is going to buy Joseline's memoir? Can I see hands in the chat? If y'all are going to buy Joseline's memoir, please put your hands in the chat. I would love to know if y'all are willing to pay money for Joseline's book, her memoir. I want to see hands in the chat now. That is all. All right, let's get back into it.
The tea all right here, right now. I gotta wait some. I gotta keep some secrets for that big page right there, because baby, I'm talking, and I'm not keeping no tea back.
Well, the good thing is, as people are watching this interview, they're going to buy this book now.
They have to. I mean, how could you not? I came from the ghetto with nothing, from Puerto Rico, no money, no opportunity, and look at me now. How could you not want to buy that for someone and give a young girl an opportunity for her to potentially become great? How could you not?
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, she's not wrong. You know, I feel like America loves a rag to riches story. Like, a person that came from nothing, then made it into something. I think
one thing that happened. I
think it's amazing. But I would love to know if y'all will buy her book when it comes out, if it ever comes out. But yeah, y'all get Joseline. Y'all better get Roland's book also. Well, child, we're gonna see if either one of them come out. Let's just say that. And I feel like Joseline's book will come out way before a Roland's. And that's just no tea, no E, no T, no T, no turkey. No Sade, honey. Period. Let's keep it going.
The first season Love and Hip Hop, I want to go into your childhood. I remember working with you. I have to let the world know this. Season 1, Joseline, humble. You showed up on time. You were so grateful for the opportunity. You listened to the producers. You were like, what do you guys want? My favorite moment from season 1 that never aired is when your mom and your stepdad came to visit you. And you spoke to them about being young. And it was such an emotional scene because this is the thing. And I was so mad they never aired it. I'm going to tell you something that you probably don't know. We all fought for that to make air.
So what happened?
The owners of the company at that time said it didn't fit into the episode. And I will say this to you, Mona, myself, Stephanie Gale, everybody said, this woman is so vivacious and she's all these things. We have to humanize her.
Yeah.
Seeing her talk to her mother about, I was a young girl and you let me run away and you let me, I had to fend for myself. And your mom doesn't speak English and you were speaking in Spanish. And it was sort of like they blamed you. And you kept saying, I was a teenage girl and you guys let me run away. Listen, people can say what they want about you. What I know for a fact is this. You are who you are because of what was happening to you as a teenage girl and how don't put your mouth. Your mom choosing a man over you, allegedly, right? Feels the need to go hard. Would that explain who you are as you talk about your childhood like that? And I see you getting emotional too.
Well, I feel like I had a really rough childhood.
I'm gonna do commentary after she speaks. After she speaks, yeah. Wait, I'm gonna do commentary now. So, I definitely remember watching Love and Hip Hop, and I do remember them not showing it. And I remember, if anything, like a deleted scene was like you said, they did not air it, but they put it in a deleted scene. So they'll put it on VH1 website at the time, and I think it's still going on. You can still like sign up to VH1 and put in your little code or whatever, and you can literally watch the deleted scenes because they will put up what wasn't in the episode, what was in the episode. So I do remember that scene with Joseline and her parents, and her mom and her stepfather, and them. This was a moment because I think everybody watched that deleted scene on the website, and they were floored how much the parents, how much Joseline's mother and the stepfather blamed Joseline. And I think that's when people came to realize that, wow, this girl is not what we made her out to be. Because I think at that time, I think Joseline was the bad guy. Like, Joseline came into Love and Hip Hop like a meteor, just like how Kenya came into Real Housewives of Atlanta. That's how Joseline came into Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. A lot of the girls could not deal with what Joseline came with. She was overly sexual. She would say the first thing that came out of her mouth. She would shade the girls. They didn't understand who Joseline Hernandez was. They made fun of her. They called her a man. They just really disrespected the fuck out of Joseline back in those days. I remember that. I remember when Love and Hip Hop Love and Hip Hop Atlanta was premiering, and I remember the premiere party. that's when the Scorpion show, shout out to the Scorpion show, they went to the premiere party and they sat in front of Joseline, K. Michelle, Scrappy, Stevie J, and everything. And when I tell you the girls could not deal with Joseline because she was a lot, and everybody could not understand the way they could not understand Joseline the way Joseline was. They could not figure her out. They was like, who the fuck is this girl? And the fact that there was a deeper story to her made people want to sympathize with Joseline. And I think once they saw her mother literally blame her daughter for running away from the home and basically fending for herself, like I feel like it really disgusted a lot of viewers in it. And I feel like a lot of people sympathize with Joseline and basically was like, you know what? She probably is not all that bad. Look what she had to endure. It really humanized Joseline. I feel like people came to realize that Joseline was a product of her environment and product of what her mother did to her. And it's so crazy is that Joseline, not only Joseline, but Stevie J and Mimi, like Mimi's family sold her for Scientology. Like they literally sold her out for some religion, Scientology religion or whatever that was, like a cult or some sorts. And then the fact is, the mother, like Stevie J's mother, I think she passed. I think she passed away. I think the mother didn't want Stevie J. I forgot. Stevie J's mother's story because I know his father raised him. I think that his mother left the household. I felt like his mother left. She didn't want to be a mother. She didn't want to be like, it's the craziest thing. Like they all, like the three of them were in a situation together and they had the exact same story. They had mother issues. Joseline had mother issues. Mimi had mother issues. Stevie J had mother issues. It was so crazy how all three of them had mother issues. And it made people sympathize with them because it's something about having a mother's touch or a mother's love. It means something. Like a father's love is everything, but it's something like no other when you come from someone, you come from a maternal person, like a mother. There's nothing like it. There's nothing like a mother's love. And the mere fact that three of them did not have that, it's sad. It's sad to think that all three of them did not have a mother's love to guide them and teach them and basically shield them in a way. Like they did not have that mother figure, and it's sad. And I will always sympathize with them, but I will say it's no excuse for them being the way they have been towards each other and others. I will say that it's no excuse for them to treat the people who love them in a certain way. So I will say that. I just take accountability for that. All right, let's keep it going. Well, before I go on, let me take up Get Rollon's What His Book Could Be 2 pennies, and I still wouldn't buy it. It could be free and offer me as a gift, and I still not gonna read it. All right, Prophet. To hold a child in your stomach for 9 months, birth them, and raise them, but choose a random ass man over them is ridiculous. I definitely agree. you can tell that the mother didn't even have a mother. So she didn't even know how to raise a child because probably she didn't have a child. She didn't have a childhood. Her mother deserted her. So it's like a it's like a cycle repeating itself. And I'm so glad that Joseline is not going to do it to her daughter. She's cutting the cycle at the head and said, I'm not going to treat my daughter, my offspring like that. I'm not going to desert her. I'm not going to have her leave like I'm not going to do my daughter the same way my mother did me. She's cutting it at the head. She's cutting that cycle. She's not doing it, and I love that for her. Let's keep it going, y'all.
Because I feel like I was never given an opportunity, and like from my mom or my family, I feel like I was never given an opportunity, and I just feel like a lot of moms don't take responsibility for them not taking care or guiding their kids the way they need to be guided or the way they need to be dealt with. And I just felt like I could have been so much further in life if she was just a better mom. I mean, you're talking about a lady that has 6 kids with 5 different baby daddies. My mom. Like, I can sit up here and say whatever, but the proof is in the pudding. You have 6 kids by 5 different baby daddies. And you really never just been there for your child or even taught them anything. I mean, she doesn't know how to drive. She doesn't speak English. I've tried. I've spent a lot of money. I've spent a lot of time. But I just feel like she just failed me, and not just me, her other kids, by not giving us an opportunity to be the best we could be. Did she know how to do that? Maybe not. But I'm not going to give her that excuse, and I'm not going to give her a pass because I feel like some of the country's people in the world that have nothing raise their children a certain way. And I just feel like I just have to grow up so fast by myself without anybody's help. And I just think it's so fucked that a lot of mothers let their kids do that. Like, it's just unfortunate. It's
Um, I would have to agree. Um, that's why I hold my mother to such a high standard, and y'all know that my mother passed away 3 years ago, and I'm still, I losing a mother is just not it would never get old. But I think about my mother every day, like to think that what what would I have been without a mother guiding me and teaching me things. Like, and I'm gonna tell y'all this: I didn't have a father figure. I didn't have a father figure. I don't even know my father. So I never met my father. So um I think my I think for my mom had to play both roles, knowing daggone well she couldn't play both roles, but she did in a major way. It just speaks to her as a parent to prepare your child for the world. Teach him right or wrong. Teach that boy who don't have a father in his life to know like what the from right from wrong, what you should do. Um, it's so crazy. I never had the birds and the bee story. There are certain conversations that I have never had with my mother, and I'm so glad that I didn't. I had to learn it on my own, but the mere fact, like I've learned a lot in looking back at the teachings that my mother bestowed upon me at a point, me as a hard-headed individual, I was very hard-headed as a child, and I wouldn't listen to certain things. But me being the man I am now, who is 21 years old, I look back at those conversations, and I really reflect on those times of like, damn, my mother was right in this situation. My mother had a lot, like she was speaking from experience. And the fact is, I have to agree with Jocelyn. It's sad that people are growing up without a mother, a parental guidance, like a person that can guide them, especially a parent, a mother, a father, especially a mother, to guide you and to teach you things and to bestow on you values and lesson and values, like some strong concrete lesson and values. And I think it goes a long way, and it will always stick with you from years and years and years until you get to a plateau, and you get into that age range where you can give that knowledge to someone else, like your son or daughter and stuff like that. And it's sad that some people are growing up without it, and it's really unfortunate. And my hearts are with the people that are growing up without mothers, and or the mothers that passed on before they even got a chance to even know them. Like, perfect example, Jackie O. She passed away and she just had her newborn. Think about what her newborn, when he grows up, he's not going to even know who his mother is, because she left the world so soon. She left the world so soon. Like, it's very unfortunate, and my heart goes out to Jackie O's kids and any other mother who has passed away early and didn't get a chance to instill great lessons and values upon their kid. They left the world so early, they didn't get a chance to do that, and it's unfortunate. Hey, Show Me, how you doing, boo? Let's keep it going, y'all.
Unfortunately, and I just, I'm not mad. I guess I'm getting a little emotional because I don't really get a person asking me anything like that. So like I don't really have to talk about it. But it's just sad that a mom would have a child and a mom would let you run away. Because if your child is leaving your home, it's because you're not doing something right. Don't blame this on your kid. What's happening in your house that your kid wants to leave your house so badly any given day? Why? My daughter not going to wake up any day and say, I want to leave my mama's house. Why would she want to leave the comfort of her mother's house? She got her own room, computers, iPads, food, clothes, entertainment, the beach downstairs. Why would she want to wake up and run away? She's got me. She's got my husband. We're constantly teaching her, taking her places, taking her to vacation. She went to New York with me for a month to film the cabaret. She went to Puerto Rico for 15 days for vacation. She went to California for a week. The whole summer she's out. I'm giving my daughter time. I'm teaching her how to be a great mother when she does have kids. That's how you are a good mother or a good parent. Not by just having a child, burden, and just living them around the house like a bunch of baby kids. And you're just doing your thing, whatever that thing is, which is nothing. Because if it's not taking care of your kids, it's nothing. We could continue talking about it. Can I call my makeup?
Call makeup. We'll call him in.
Also, Joseline, like, no shade, I agree with you. I love the fact that she says that she put it back to her child, her being a mother now, and comparing like her being a mother and her mother. It's learned behavior. It's very much learned behavior, and I'm glad that Joseline is cutting the cycle. She's like, she's not continuing the cycle. She's cutting it at the head. She's teaching her. I love the fact that Joseline is teaching her child different languages. She got her child in the right schools. She's doing right by her child. Even though I know people's going to be like, well, Joseline is on some type of substance. She's out doing crazy stuff. She's getting arrested. She's fighting. She's doing all of these things. But I do feel like that, people can judge Joseline about her actions, that's in the blogs nowadays, her fighting Big Lex and all these other things, just getting arrested, and her doing getting into all types of things. And it's like people will judge her, be like, are you a great mother? Because why are you still out here fighting and doing all this craziness, getting arrested? You should be above that. You should want to show your child something more. And it's like, I agree with some in some sorts. It's like you should want to show your child a different side, or not wanting to fight and go to jail and all this. Like it's very learned behavior. She like I still feel like Joseline is still growing. I feel like at some point Joseline should want to stray away from getting arrested and fighting, but that's embedded into her. And something she would have to like something would have to happen to where Joseline gets tired of fighting and going to jail and wasting mounts and mounts of money on bailing you out and doing all these things, because you do have a daughter to provide for and shelter and teach and guide and stuff. So it's like, are you a good mother? Because on the one thing, yes, you're providing and teaching, but are you teaching her to walk away from certain situations where she's probably going to end up in a physical altercation and end up getting arrested like you, Jocelyn? So you have to take that into account, that you don't teach your child to go out there to rumble in the jungle with a bitch and keep going and then hitting every bystander because you're mad. And then you get every Tom, Dick, and Harry to fight for you and jump them. And then when the dust is settled, you going off to jail, and now you got a warrant for your arrest. You got a record. Is that really teaching your child the values, the great values and lessons that you instill upon her? Let's talk about it. I'm loving the black trash bag design. I said that, show me. I definitely said that. Ending generational curses. I agree. Let's keep it going.
You got me emotional.
I know, I'm
bitch.
sorry. No, the thing
Pa.
is, no, the thing is, well, let's get makeup and Ocho. The thing is this. I just know that there's more to you that the world hasn't seen. And that's the reason why I love you.
And I'm gonna talk more about my mom in the book.
Yeah.
Because obviously I'm just telling you like a short story, a long
Right.
story, in a short time.
Right.
But my book will say on how I feel and the mistakes that I think I'm a good mom. I think I'm a great mom. Am I perfect? No.
No,
I don't think nobody's perfect.
No mother's perfect.
I'm a perfect mother. I'm not a perfect person.
Recordings just
I honestly love that she put that in there.
got better.
I love that.
Hey, it's Dana from StreamYard. I'm so excited to announce.
Let's go back.
A short time.
Right.
But my book will say on how I feel and the mistakes that I think I'm a good mom. I think I'm a great mom. Am I perfect? No. I don't think nobody's perfect.
No mother's perfect.
I'm a perfect mother. I'm not a perfect person.
First of all, I have to say, Joseline, nobody is the perfect mother. You're going to make mistakes. And it's okay to make mistakes as a parent. No mother is perfect. And that's the thing. Like, you really think that you're the perfect mother. You're not. And I feel like you're setting yourself up for disaster. Yes, you have the means to be a perfect, like to give Bonnie Bella everything she wants. But no, you're not going to always be the perfect mother. You're not. And it's okay. No mother is perfect. I feel like everybody can literally look at their mother and be like, no, my mother wasn't perfect, but she's my mom and I'm proud of her. Because I know for damn sure my mother wasn't perfect. I can damn sure tell y'all that. My mother was not perfect, but that's my mom. And I'm so proud of my mom and how she raised her children and how she dealt with me, with all the things that I went through as a child. I repeat, no mother is perfect. Stop these unrealistic, imaginatory fucking terms to put on yourself. Like, stop it. these unrealistic nameplates to put on yourself. Like, you're not a perfect mom, and it's okay. Stop it. Let's keep it going.
It's two different things. I'm a perfect mother, but I'm not a perfect person.
I love
And we see how much
I
body building.
love the fact that she put that you're not a perfect person. You're definitely not a perfect mother. You're not a perfect mother. You're not a perfect person, and it's okay to admit that. I love the fact that she said that she's not a perfect person because she's not.
Loves up on you.
I mean, she's living around love. Everything is happiness for her. That's why I just never understood the woman that really does not know how to take care of their kids and give them love, give them time, teach them, show them, guide them, love them, and do everything that they need. You know?
Mhm.
Bitch, you couldn't wait to ask me the question.
I didn't know you. It's all good. No, it's all good.
This bitch want to ask me the question.
No, it's all good, bitch. Look at you. No, they're coming in.
If they can't save my makeup, you're dead.
You are going to be fine, bitch. I'm not. No more gorgeous with tears. We're past that.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I had to get it together.
No, you got it together.
You asked me too many. You went back.
That's okay. Now we're going to go forward. Again, I want people to know the real you, and we'll get into later stuff, but I was there from the beginning. I remember you got emotional when you got your first check from being on Love and Hip Hop. And you said, y'all don't realize this is my first check. Because prior to that, like you said, you were stripping. That's cash. There's no paycheck. I want the world to know how humble you were when you started out. You were so appreciative of the small things. Did you know that Love and Hip Hop Atlanta would change your life?
Yeah.
You did.
First of all, I will say this. It was good to know that she was humble, because anybody in her position who has never been on TV, like, their ego can be boosted to like 1,000. You know, a lot of people said that it happened to Nene. You know, she never had like money. She never had the fame, you know, and a lot of people say that Nene, like, it boosts her head up. And when you're that famous and you're the only reality star, nobody don't give you, like, I think in Nene's thing, like, gave you the blueprint and you can study off of. Nene did not have no body to study off of, and it probably did get to her head. I don't think it did, but hey, you know, lesson learned. But it was good to know that Joseline was very humble by her first check, because I would have never knew that, because I bet because you know how confident Joseline is. She'd be like, bitch, this is not enough. She'd probably go to the HR and be like, bitch, Mona, I need more zeros on this. I'm the Puerto Rican princess, bitch. I'm the international superstar. Bitch, I need more zeros. And the fact that she was appreciative, that was amazing. That, you know, it was shocking to hear. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. It was my first check, so I was very emotional because I've never had a real job in my life. The only job I had was being a stripper. So I've never gotten paid or clocked in or got a check or had a payment or went to the bank to catch a check. I had a bank account, but everything was cash. So yeah, I knew it would change my life.
I'll be forgetting that Joseline did not have a like actual job to where she got to clock in, she got to get a paycheck. Like, everything that she has ever done was like through cash. Like, it was, I forgot about that. But let's keep it going.
You remember when I told the world I'm an international superstar? That was like, why are you laughing so hard, bitch?
Because I remember you saying
it. What is so funny?
Because you said it. You manifested this life for you. People felt like, bitch, please. Right? Like, bitch, shut the f. You're like, I'm an international superstar. And here we are, you are
from the
one.
womb, I was an international superstar.
Girl, Carlos King, stop it, girl. Like, you shut the up. Girl, she is not. Joseline is not an international superstar. She is very much local, honey. She is very much local. Like, stop it. Like, girl. Ugh. All right, let's keep it going.
My mama did a lot of wrong things, but the only right thing that she did was have me.
What?
Bitch, that was the word. The fact that she said, girl, my mother did a lot of wrong things, but what she did do good is having me. Bitch, you better pat yourself on the motherfucking back, bitch. Bitch, that is confidence for your ass. Yes, Joseline, do your shit, bitch.
What scene in your memory from season 1 is your favorite scene that you watch that makes you laugh? And I'm going to tell you mine.
Okay. I would have to go with the high maid. I see you got on your maid outfit like you always do. Because like it was something that honestly, I did not write that in script. Now I'm a writer. I wrote Joseline's Cabaret. I write my music. That's what I do first. I tell Bonnie all the time, Bonnie, I was a better writer than you are when I was 5, but I'm a writer. She's an astronaut. She wants to go to the sky. She's a builder. She builds these big spaceships and all type of shit. So, everybody do what they do. I did not write or thought about that. I just see her with the teacher cleaning. I knew she had a maid company, and I was like, hey, maid, I see you got on your maid outfit like you always do. She said, bitch, I got on a t-shirt. I said, bitch, you got on a maid outfit. Because, bitch, if you got on a t-shirt, then you got on a maid outfit. I'm sorry, Carlos. Today you got on a t-shirt. Am I maid? You might be a maid, bitch. Bitch, go fetch me a motherfucking drink.
Bitch, she is a key. Bitch, how can you not think she's a key? Like, Joseline is a key. She is a key. First of all, everybody, that was second season of Love and Hip Hop. And she literally came down there, bitch, with her fur on. Makeup done, hair done, everything did. Came in, bitch. Stevie J wanted some love. He was like, don't be putting your hands up on me. Stevie J was like, you can't speak. She was like, hey, Molly the maid, I see you got on your maid outfit like you always do, bitch. It gagged. Girl, it gagged the audience because it was so funny. Because it was really out of nowhere. It was really out of nowhere. I was like, girl, like you didn't even be on this bitch. Like you didn't even come in the building for like less than 5 seconds. Why you already tearing the girl up? When I tell y'all, like Joseline used to take Mimi through it. Joseline used to take Mimi through it. It used to be so funny watching the both of them on camera, on television, going back and forth and fighting and shit like that. It would be funny. Oh my God. It used to be so fucking hilarious. It used to be so hilarious. Like I used to die laughing between their exchange. Like I loved it. But let's keep it going. Girl, come on. Ugh, girl. Girl, come on. Y'all, I'm sorry for technical difficulties, but it's like my Wi-Fi is trying it. And I don't live. Come on.
Are you calling me Los the maid, bitch?
Bitch, I'm thirsty. Go fetch a drink.
Not go fetch a drink.
There comes a time in every creator's life when they say,
I've got an idea for a t-shirt.
All right, girl, shut up. Nobody cares.
You are one of a kind. Yes, babe.
That's my favorite. What's your favorite?
My favorite, you're going to laugh at this.
You better get a good one.
No, first of all, you have a lot to choose from. Let's be clear. You have a lot to choose from. My favorite that just makes me laugh every time I see it is a tie with two, but they both involve Carly.
Of course.
It's when Carly walked into the studio and she said, "Where's Stevie?" And you said, "Hello." You speak when you walk into a room. Now go sit down, okay? I know you got some manners. And I'm like, who is this girl? Who?
Bitch, no shade. I laughed too when that scene happened because no shade. Carly did walk into that studio very disrespectful. Like, bitch, you don't see this bitch standing, like sitting right there. You just walk in the studio, was like, bitch, where's Stevie? Bitch, say hi. Bitch, how you doing? Can I get you something to drink? Like, bitch, you just came in just like, bitch, off the cuff. Like, bitch, where's Stevie? Bitch, like, bitch, hi, how you doing? My name is Joseline. Your name is what? Bitch, calm down. Like, what's your purpose? Like, bitch, when I tell you Carly was on a mission to be an international superstar just like Joseline, girl, and it never happened. That tells you something. They are both on the same wavelength, but Joseline is a little bit higher, child. Let's get it going.
Who is she? And Carly did everything you told her to do.
As she should, like the good girl that she is when she is in front of a Don, like Puerto Rican princess. Because Carly know, I'm not the 1, 2, or 3. She knows. She looking good out here in the streets. I don't know what she doing for work.
But I tell you, I love when Joseline just gives out backhanded compliments because it's just so Joseline. Like, girl, she can give a compliment, but she'll take it straight back and give you shade, girl. It's so backhanded, but I live for it. I live for it, child, because it's Joseline. It's Joseline, child.
She looking all right.
What do you think about Carly Rae? Because at one point in time, you liked her.
Hey, Raindrops. Yes, come through. We got merch. Finally.
Okay, girl. All right, we're gonna move
Time I
along.
be famous.
Really?
Oh, bitch, don't act like
No, I want to know, bitch. I want to know. Okay.
You know you keep up with the princess. Don't
I
act
do.
like...
Stevie and Ballistics.
Who else?
Well, let me ask you this. A lot of people said you and Rick Ross had a thing.
No, we never did.
Never.
I could take a lie detector test. We never had anything going. He's a really good person. He's cool. He's sweet. I've hung out with him a couple of times at his house party.
No shade. I agree. Like, I don't feel like Rick Ross can like. You know what's so crazy, y'all? And I'm just gonna be honest. There was a point in time where I found Rick Ross to be very, very hella sexy. And this was when like he didn't take off his shades. Like, I didn't know what this bitch looked like with his shades on. I found Rick Ross to be sexy because I like the thickums. Like, I like the thick girls. I like a little girl with I like the girls with the meat on the bones. I love the full beard. I love the low cut to medium bowl. Like, I love that in the man. Like, I like a thickums. That's like literally my type. The bitch, when I saw his motherfucking face, I saw his facial features. I was like, oh no. Listen, a different face with your beard, yes. But girl, Rick Ross is not attractive in the least. And I gotta agree with her. Like, girl, I'll probably be like, if you did, you did. But if you didn't, I believe you, child, because I don't think anybody would sleep with Rick Ross. But I know he got a baby mama in there. But like, girl, he had to have some coin about himself because, bitch, girl, why would you, honey?
Parties that I was invited to, but no, we never had anything going. Listen, anybody that I have anything going with, you would know because I'm gonna be with them for a long time. They never leave unless I leave.
Want to discover the French culture? Take off.
When you became famous, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta was so big, everybody stopped what they were doing Monday nights at 8 o'clock. I remember being at Houston's and the waiters and everybody said, this is a true story, and I'm not lying. I was in Atlanta. They closed the restaurant early because they said we have to go home to watch Love and Hip Hop Atlanta.
Yeah.
Girl. Carlos, stop putting 20 on 10. I promise you, like, girl, like, Love and Hip Hop was tea, but it wasn't that tea to like keep the girls from making coins. Like, girl, it wasn't that much a phenomenon. Like, it was cute. No shade. Love and Hip Hop Atlanta was cute. After like New York, because New York after a while was getting stale, was getting very much stale. Then Atlanta came in and they shook the motherfucking building. But listen, I don't, girl, you're putting 20 on 10, Miss Carlos King, and I don't believe you. Girl, the devil's a lie and the truth ain't in you, bitch. No shade. Let's keep it going.
The network celebrated all of us. They had Love and Hip Hop New York, which was still great. You had Chrissy, Andy, Jimmy, and all those people, right? Love and Hip Hop Atlanta changed the game for the network. And you became the breakout star. When you became the biggest reality star at that time, was it hard for you dealing with fame?
At the beginning, it was hard for me. At the beginning, it was hard for me. Because, people...
Child, did y'all believe that Joseline at that time was the biggest reality star at the time? Like, child, boo. She was a breakout star, but I don't feel like she was like all over everywhere. Like, people wanted to take her picture. Like, I don't feel like, I don't know. Like, Joseline was like, she was entertaining, but like, it's just hard for me to grasp that Joseline was like, everybody went to like take her picture, like wanted to like be near her, like girl, boo. But honestly, I do remember that Rihanna used to definitely retweet her. It was a moment between her and Rihanna. I remember that moment. It was tea, honey.
But say a lot of things and they talk, and then I think that's when Instagram really took off.
Yes.
Around like 2012. So and then Twitter was around before Instagram, but you know what I mean. That's when people started really tweeting and started really going crazy. When like I think ultimately Love and Hip Hop was the one of the main shows for like Black culture or the urban culture or hip hop culture or you know Spanish Latin people like myself that are Black that are like hood and Americanized culture. I think Love and Hip Hop brought that for us, and it was just like a phenomenon. I think it was just like and then you being able to post or go under my picture and say this or say that or say that. It gave a lot of people voices, so it was hard for me. But I think that it trained me and it got me prepared for who I am today.
Mm-hmm. I remember me and my African took you to Swing Richards. Do you remember that? And Jonathan, the makeup artist, who's now on the show.
Oh, honey, I seen so many big and nice asses over there. I was like,
it was your first time. Yeah,
in Atlanta.
I took you to Swing Richards for the first time.
I loved it.
So did I.
But I had an amazing time there.
No, we had so much fun, and you were just so sweet. And then I remember one thing that people said really infuriated you and Stevie. People were like, "Oh, she a man." People like Joseline's a man, and I knew that was so ridiculous. But did that affect you at that time? Because again, you were being famous and being talked about, and this was all new to you.
I don't really think it got me mad. I posted a picture of me naked. You don't remember?
Yes, I do.
And my so pretty and youthful and tight and fat that every question went out the door. They were like, "Hold up, we got this wrong. This is all woman." Like, do you remember when I posted a picture of me naked?
I remember the thing is, okay. I don't know for the life of me because I don't know what social media was it. I think it was Twitter. Because Twitter was very prevalent during those times. I don't think I seen the picture. I think it's still out there. But I don't remember seeing her clitoris. I can't pinpoint like if it's hairy, if it was like roast beef sandwiches. I don't know. But girl, I will say, girl, when Joseline hit the internet, when I tell you Joseline looked it very much strong in the face. It was given strong J. It was given very much tight. Okay. And then the fact is, like, she used to bodybuild a lot. Like, she used to go in the gym. She used to be in the gym heavy. She used to care about her body. So she was very muscular. So a lot of people did mistake her for a man, which was very transphobic. I must say, it was very transphobic. And I think we were very ignorant back then. A girl with very strong features, many people would call them manly or like, is she a man? Like, you know what I'm saying? Ignorantly do that. And and looking back on it, yes, it was fucked up. It was fucked up. But everybody went through it. Joseline went through it. Sierra went through it. Grace Jones went through it. So many people have went through it. You know what I'm saying? So many people. And it's sad that it's still going on. I remember they called Tiana Taylor a man because of her strong features. And it's sad. It's sad. But yeah. But let's keep it going, y'all.
Yes,
I remember seeing a video back in the day of her showing her vajayjay. Yeah, I forgot about it. I don't remember.
I posted the picture because that rumor came out and it kind of like, wait, hold up. Do you not see my body? Do you not see my face? Do you not see like everything about me? I'm a woman. So I posted a picture of me on Twitter naked because I just felt like the world needed to know. Was that a risky thing to do? Absolutely. But was I looking fine as all outdoors? Absolutely. And would I do it again? Absolutely. I would step out.
Girl, then first of all, the fact that you don't have no shame for when you put it out. Yes, you did not have a daughter back in those days, but the fact that you said that you would do it all over again, girl, wow. Now, when your daughter gets older, she's gonna have to Google you. How are you gonna explain yourself when she has to Google you and she finds her mother's vajayjay on the internet? That's another thing you will have to explain to your children. Hopefully, Bonnie is smart enough to know, the truth from the lie, or, whatever how you choose to explain it to her. But child, let's keep it going.
Behind my womanhood every single day, every single time. And it was cap because they daddies, they mamas, they boyfriends, they husbands, they all want to stick with me. So, the media, 2012, Instagram was tough.
It was crazy.
It was the first, it was already out, but I feel like 2012, it really just hit the fan. You were able to just go on the people pictures and say this and say that, or, it's comments and just be like, have an opinion.
So some of your biggest battles were with Mimi.
I don't think so.
Who do you think it was with?
I say Carly, because I feel like they always utilize her to try to come and bring the mess to me. Where
I would have to agree. Carly and Joseline's back and forth was definitely more iconic than Mimi and Joseline, because I feel like Mimi most of the times was like, girl, okay, girl, why you here, girl? Like, I got to deal with this bitch again. Like, I'm tired of her. But Carly really like enthralled herself in the mess and she would laugh. She would just be so gleeful that she's on camera creating a mess. Like, she really lived for it. That's why Carly is still on the show till this day. She has not grown from this experience. I would have to agree with Joseline on that one. But let's keep it going.
Say some of the other girls, they brought mess to me and they'll talk about me and they'll be messy towards me, but she took the cake. And with Mimi, it was like she wasn't being messy. She was like trying to figure out what was going on with what was Stevie telling her and him telling me. And I think she's a great person. Well, Carly, she don't know me. She don't know anything about me. She's that bitch. I'm Carly and that's Joseline. I got to try to bring her down. I think that she really gave me the harder time. And Carly's 20 years my senior. So she's on to the game that they feeding her to give me and throw at me. Mm-hmm. She's one of the older chicks on Love and Hip Hop that ever did Love and Hip Hop or still doing Love and Hip Hop. And she looks great.
She looks beautiful.
She's beautiful. She looks better than ever.
She does.
She looks better than ever. But I definitely feel like she gave me the harder time. Outside of Mimi or anybody on Love and Hip Hop.
How much did you make your first season? Do you remember?
You know what? Within the first week, I went from making like $1,500 per episode to making $11,000 per episode in a week. I didn't ask for them to bum me out. They bum me up. Then,
but just have to be iconic. That has to be iconic. The fact that you went from $1,100 to $11,000. Child, let me tell y'all the fact that Nene got 5,000. I think if I'm like her, she said she got 5,000 or 10,000. One of those two. She got that amount. And then she didn't start making bank until after third season or during third season. That has to tell you something that, child, they really saw a moneymaker in Joseline. The fact that they bumped her up every season, and the fact that her first season they bumped her up in a week, like 1,100 to 11,000. That's sickening. That's very sickening. At least she wasn't on a shower rod, period, like her sister mama.
And second season, I was making like 15,000. And then like by the end of second season, I went up to like 20,000.
An episode.
By the end of second season. They just kept bumping me up. They was just throwing money at me. They was like, we don't want her not to come to work. So I didn't have to have no lawyer come and like renegotiate the contract or anything. They would just bump me up. They did that for years.
Do you remember the last amount you made per episode on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta?
50,000.
You made 50,000 per episode.
Yes.
Bitch. Girls, the fact that the Bravo girls, girl, bigger check, money, big money take little money, no shade. Big bang take little bang. Each one wasn't giving the girls the coinage that the Bravo girls had. And that tells you something. Ah,
I
girl,
mean,
the girls was happy with their chump change. Girl, the Bravo girls would never.
and now like if I go do a show like for like like a week, I'm sorry, like a month, I'm gonna get 1.52 million, like 30 days, quick.
So you
And
were
that's with a discount because I'm staying for so long. I'm making it cheaper for the
yeah.
networks,
So you were the highest paid star on VH1.
I probably on Love and Hip Hop while I was there, yeah, while I was there. I don't know now. I haven't done Love and Hip Hop in such a long time. But yeah, and my pickup bonuses in Love and Hip Hop was like $250,000, $300,000 every season.
You had a pickup bonus?
I didn't come to work unless I had a pickup bonus. I have a pickup. Listen, put it this way. I own Joseline's Cabaret.
Yes.
Shout out to Lemmy. He gives me pickup bonuses. He gives me bonuses to come to work. So like I own this.
Yes to the pickup bonuses. Yes. Bitch, when we first of all, this segment right here about the payments and about Jocelyn Cabaret, the Zeus network, about paying and all this, the differences between both of these networks, the streaming network and the cable network is so different. The fact that it's totally different, and I love to hear these things. Like, yes,
This show, I executive producer, I created it, I produce it, I write it. But I still got to pick up bonus to come to work because he wants to keep me happy. I got to do my job. I got to come to work and I got to be happy. So I've always put in my contracts where they have to give me a pickup bonus so I can come to work, do my job, and I get my back end. But in the front end, you got to make me happy too.
bitch. Jocelyn said that she gets her front end and the back end. Baby, you better do that, Jocelyn. You better do that. You better do that. That's sickening right there. That's a true businesswoman. Bitch, get your front end in the back end. Yes, ma'am.
What people don't know about you, you are a smart businesswoman. And what I know that people don't know, excuse me, is you negotiated your own contracts. Like you would say, I would never get this scene. It was you and his name's in my brain, but it was you and Stevie. They wanted to do a record deal with you because everybody wanted to be in the business of Joseline. Who was Akon's partner?
Yeah, Akon's partner.
Some of the D, Divine Stevens. And you said, sign here and initial there. And I said, what does this girl know about initial there? And I said, she really knows her stuff. You are more than likely the highest paid VH1 star in history.
Yeah.
Truly.
Yeah. I'm the #1 reality TV star paid right now. Like right now. I stream my cabaret monthly in perpetuity. When I die, Bonnie gets that. When she dies, her daughter gets that. That's how I did my contract. I own my ass, baby.
Yes. First of all, the fact that generational wealth, she has generational wealth. She set it up like that in her contract. Like if she dies, her money, everything goes to Bonnie Bella. And if she goes, everything goes to Bonnie Bella's daughter if she so has one. That's sickening. Yes, Jocelyn. Smart cookie right there. Generational wealth. Yes, ma'am. Pass it on to your spring. She passed it up to her old spring, and then it just continues from there. Yes, ma'am.
Don't nobody own this.
Why did you leave Love and Hip Hop Atlanta?
And the fact is, you also teaching your daughter generational wealth. That is sickening.
I think the last reunion, when I went to the last reunion, I just felt like I have been there for like 7 seasons or 6 seasons. I think I stopped like in the 6th season. I honestly feel, Carlos, like it was time for me to like try to do something different before I got too old and too played out, too tired. Like I could have stayed there till I was 45 if I wanted to. Like some of the ladies that are still there that been there for.
Bitch, why did she have to?
Longer than I ever was, like 10 seasons, 12 seasons. I feel like.
Child, why did she have to play the girls like that? Because, baby, Carly is still on there. Like, I'm still I don't know why Carly is still on that show. They should have been let Carly go. But Carly Red just like being everybody's punch. Yes. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. My food is here. Give me 1 second. Twerk and wait, y'all.
All you hating motherfuckers can kiss my ass. I want wicked and I do have class. All you hate motherfuckers can kiss my ass. Take with all you got, bitch with all you got, bitch with all you got, bitch up, take with all you got, bitch with all.
Okay, bitch, I'm back, bitch. I got my DoorDash, bitch. Cause I ain't eat today, y'all. Like my lunch, girl. Let's just talk about it. And bitch, I'm getting drunk, child. I'm getting drunk, bitch. This Bacardi is hitting me ever so lightly, bitch. Let's keep it going, honey.
I needed to elevate, and I always had Joseline's Cabaret in mind. I always wanted to do music. I always wanted to do TV. So I feel like, you know what? The last reunion after I had Bonnie, I'm like, it's time to grow. It's time to elevate. It's time to move to another dimension. And whether they believe in me or not, I got to believe in me. And that's why I just said it's time to go. I just felt like I wasn't going to elevate myself if I.
Yeah, because like I was saying, like, why the fuck is Carly still around? Why is Rashida still around? Like, I am tired of looking at these bitches, these old decrepit ass bitches, like Rashida and Carly. Like, I'm so glad they got rid of Mimi. I'm so glad about that. I'm so glad they got rid of Stevie J, Mimi, all of them. Like, girl, like the girl just don't want to go on and make something of themselves. Like, they still with the same old. Like, who is still watching Real House, like Love and Hip Hop for Rashida or Carly? Like, nobody watches for them. Like, ugh, gross.
I would have kept going to work on Love and Hip Hop. As much money as I was making, I could have been making $1 million an episode on Love and Hip Hop to this day, and I know they would have paid me because it would have kept bringing the viewership. But I choose.
Thank you, Abby. Thank you, boo. Thank you, auntie. Period.
Me. I choose to maybe make a little bit less money for a little bit amount of time to grow my own personal business than to just keep making the man rich and wealthy and I get nothing in return but an episodic fee. And look at all these actors and actresses. They're all on strike. Mm-hmm. Nobody's going to work. People in California, all these actors and these actresses that have been doing this for many, many years, they can't even afford to eat or pay their rent. That's up. I just feel like if I stay in Love and Hip Hop one more year or one more episode, or one more second or one more day, and I left. I mean, I had money.
Auntie. Nah, we watch for Carla Red because she's gonna act a donkey every time. And child, listen, at the age that she is, that's very, very sad. That's very sad. Cause child, gross.
You know, I had $150,000, $200,000 in my bank account, but that ain't shit. I spent $100,000 in a week buying clothes for videos or doing this for filming or whatever it is. But shit, I was like, shit, I'm gonna have to pinch a penny up until I come out with an idea to make money. But I'm not staying on Love and Hip Hop anymore. I don't care if they give me $100,000 an episode. I can't do it.
And did they offer you more money to stay?
They offered me everything to stay. I could have went back. I could have stayed. I just didn't want to go back. I did not go back. When I left, and they paid me for the reunion, which they didn't want to pay me. I sent my lawyer to New York to the VH1 building, and they paid me because it's honestly I went. You feel me? You put me on the episode. I just didn't go in there inside of the room and spoke to everybody else. I just felt like it was a waste of time. I looked at two.
Girl, not they didn't want to pay Joseline for the reunion, and you wanted her back. Because no shade, at a point, Joseline was the most entertaining thing on the franchise. No shade. I'm not even gonna hate. All these other girls was boring as shit. We was tired of looking at Rashida ass. Girl, we're still tired of looking at Rashida. Okay. So let's keep it going. I love that she thought more of herself to I'm glad that she thought more of herself, that she wanted more, she saw more for herself other than love and hip hop, because I don't think she wanted to be known for just loving hip hop. She wanted to be known for being a boss. And I don't think some of those girls on Love and Hip Hop are bosses, in my opinion. That's just me.
Beautiful to beautiful to sexy to just hear for them to keep kicking me down. And I had just had Bonnie and I just wanted more.
That's really good for you. What is your relationship like now with Mona?
You know what? I don't have a relationship with her. I don't know. Like, first of all, I don't ever see her anywhere.
Y'all don't run into each other.
It's so random. I never ran into her outside. Never ran into her. But I mean, you know what comes around, goes around, and comes around, and goes back around again. And like,
Y'all remember when Joseline got into it with Mona? Joseline got into it heavy with Mona. And Mona got into it with a lot of these girls. She got into it with Don Peace. I believe she got into it with Don Peace. No. She got into it with Samaya Reese. And then she got into it with Joseline. And I remember, and how I remember it, because Joseline came at K Michelle, because you remember K Michelle and Joseline were cool. Y'all remember when K Michelle had her show, Joseline was on it? So hey, they had a playful relationship. Then all of a sudden, Mona Scott came to Kay's restaurant, Puff and Pedals. And then that's when all hell broke loose. Girls was making lives, was on live, dissing the next one. Then Kay responded back to Joseline, was like, girl, you was sniffing that snow schnane, that white girl, that white substance girl. Girl was airing each other out. Joseline was like, girl, you not the baby's mama. Your grandmother's the baby. It was the mother. You're not the baby's mother. Your grandmother's the mama. Is the mama. Girl, it was a back and forth for the ages, honey. I live for it.
I haven't seen her. I don't know what she's doing. I don't know where she's at. I don't feel any type of way about her though.
So Bespoke Post, they just send you a cool
Opportunity.
I definitely thank her for the opportunity. I thank you for the opportunity. I thank a few people for the opportunity, even Stevie for the opportunity. VH1 for the opportunity. Certain people that I thank for the opportunity, even Stephanie.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm grown now. And it's like, if you're not going to be here next to me to see me grow and be here and grow with me and help me grow like you have, a lot of people don't know you're the reason why I have Joseline's Cabaret. People don't know that. I don't think you tell anybody, oh, I'm the reason why Jocelyn is.
Because that's not me. Well, the thing is this. One thing about me, and you know this to be true, I'm here to be of service, right? I love making stars.
Girl, here she go. Here she go. This is hot, girl. Carlos. This is why the girls is trying to hang you to a cross, honey, because you keep grandstanding. Let me go on mute for a minute. Carlos, this is why the girls come for you. This is why the YouTube girls is coming for you because you keep grandstanding, you keep ass kissing. Girl, the girls keep ass kissing you, keep ass kissing. Girl, it's like, girl, I'm the reason why you did this, you did that. Now I understand, Carlos. Now it's all coming together while the girls do not see it for you that you're one of the most irritating people on YouTube. Listen, you know, the King interview was cute, the Nene interview was cute, but the more you interview with these girls, and honestly, I love the fact that you don't give a fuck about what we have to say, what our opinions is of you. Keep doing that, but I feel like it's cool. But I want you to understand that you do have an annoying ass voice, and I do hear it. I do peep the grandstanding, like the fluorescent ass kissing that you're constantly doing with these girls. You keep overindulging them. You keep going over and over the moon, singing these bitches praises when they don't even. Girl, it's like, girl, you are stretching you are stretching the praises, and girl, they're giving half of the work. Like, I don't understand. Like, girl, that's matters. You know what? Probably that's why they call you Carlos King. That's why they call you the king of reality TV, because you keep doing the most with the least with these bitches. And okay, great. I understand now. I definitely understand. Shout out to Scotty. Shout out to Angela Rogers. Shout out to Bondi Blue. Shout out to Jaylee Corner. Shout out to Jamie. Shout out to all the girls that got something to say about Miss Carlos King, because girl, they are firing on you, Carlos. No shade. And I understand why they are now.
I love helping people. I love having people's dreams come true. I don't feel the need to tell the world what I do because I don't do it for that. I do it for the love. So when
Carlo, you just lied, girl. Let's go back. What the fuck she say?
I'm here to be of service, right? I love making stars. I love helping people. I love having people's dreams come true. I don't feel the need to tell the world what I do.
You literally just contradicted yourself, Carlos. You literally just said 10 minutes ago that you love making stars. You love doing that for them. And then it's like, I don't feel the need to tell people what I do. Well, you just did. You just said that you make stars. And you take the credit. Like, girl, which one is it, Carlos? Which one is it? Which one is it? All right, let's keep it going. Girl, you just contradicted yourself right then and there. No shade. Now I understand. Let's keep it going, y'all.
Because I don't do it for that. I do it for the love. So when it came to Joseline's Cabaret, well, let me go back. I remember when you left Love and Hip Hop. And
girl, no shade. You love to gloat about it, child. You love to gloat. No shade. You love to gloat.
Years ago, like what, 7 years ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, that I called you?
Almost 7 years ago, and you called me.
I was driving to Miami with Bonnie in the backseat. I took my G-Wagon. I drove to Miami. You were also in the car driving somewhere.
Yes.
And I was like, hey, Carlos, what are you doing? And I'm like, we talked. That was so crazy. That was like literally 7 years ago.
It was 7 years ago. And I was like, you free? You said, yes, I'm leaving. And I said, wait, are you sure? You said, Carlos, I'm done. She said, I'm dealing with some legal stuff now to get on my contract, but I'm done. Give me 2 weeks.
I was free.
When it's official, and we're going to talk about business. And we came up with Joseline's Cabaret because I remember saying to you, there's something interesting about you having the ability to go back to your own stumping grounds, if you will, but having a cabaret to where you work, because you said to me, you love being a performer. And I said, I believe in you. And then we had a pilot at WeTV. And I remember you and I both.
Which you got the pilot done. You got the budget. You got the pilot done. I don't really think people know that. I don't really think people know that you are the reason why I have the cabaret. Carlos is the reason why I have the cabaret. I'm looking at the camera because I need you guys to know. Carlos King right here, the more tears coming down, is the reason why I have the cabaret. Because a lot of people think it's just like, I did it, but I was blowing you out, calling you like, listen, I need you to find this nigga Lemmy. Remember how you digging for that fool? And you ran into him at the park.
At the dog park. I ran into Lemio, who is the CEO of Zeus. And I ran into him at the dog park. We're both from Detroit. and I said, hey,
That is incredible.
it's crazy.
Child, look at the child. Carlos is literally like a little girl inside. Like he is literally, he loves when people sing his praises. Like you helped this, you helped this, you did this, you did that. Girl, Joseline is laying it on thick for Carlos. Like you're the reason why I got the Joseline Cabaret. Like I feel like that makes his balls jump and his dick twirl. Like I feel like it makes his nipples like really, really hard to where it's like, girl, I just love when like I can do this for somebody, you know, make dreams happen. Like I feel like it gives him fulfillment in a way. And I think he also loves the praises. He loves the fact that people come back to him and be like, you're the reason why this, you're the reason why that, you're the reason why, you're the reason why, you're the reason. You're the one for me. You're the one. Shout out to SWV, bitch. Girl, you're the reason. 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 Yup. You're the reason. 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 Girl, I was trying to do like New Orleans beat. Shout out to Bondy for the New Orleans girl. I was, bitch. You're the reason. You're the reason. You're the reason. Yup. You're the reason. You're the reason. You're the reason. Girl, he loves it when people say, you're the reason why I got this. You're the reason why I got this. You're the reason. 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 Hey, Scotty. Thank you, baby. Thank you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. First of all, bitch, I cannot wait till you get your 50K, bitch. That's when, bitch, it's going to be everything. And girl, I'm wait, girl. You know, I still got to do what I got to do. You know, I'm not going to say it on here, but you know what I got to do. Trust. And you think I forgot? Because you know you get that 50K. I'm watching. Period. Love you, Scotty.
It's crazy. And I said, I have Joseline Hernandez. He was so excited to meet you. Joseline and Ballistics flew to LA because at the time, me and Lemmy both lived in LA. Joseline flew to LA. We had a meeting at the SLS Hotel. Joseline came in with a vision. Ballistics took Bonnie back to the room. I want people to know you are your own businesswoman. Joseline carried the meeting. I was there for support and we were partners, but you sold it yourself. He saw the vision and he had paperwork ready for you. And you said, I ain't signing nothing right now. I need to go home and read it. And I was happy to make the introduction. The reason why we weren't able to do it together is because at the time I was working on some other stuff. And I remember you were
I was so upset.
You were so mad.
Like, oh my gosh, how
you were so
can
mad.
I not have Carlos with me?
Yeah.
In this project.
Yeah.
Girl, you see like the yeah. It's like, girl, like Carlos, relax. She's literally sucking you right now. She's literally blowing you right now. You're literally about to ejaculate all over her trash bag design dress, girl. Like, girl, it's okay, Carlos. Like, relax. Girl. But I love the story. I'm gonna be honest. I do love the story about Joseline, creating her own destiny, knowing damn well she wanted to create ownership. She wants to own her own show. She wants to create generational wealth for her daughter. It's all about ownership at this point in time. And honestly, when Zeus came around and when he said that he wants to partner with these reality shows who have definitely, got off a show and is in bad standing because they either got fired or they even, they don't want to go back and they trying to get back on in a major way. So honestly, I love the fact that Lemmy is all about ownership, producing, doing the work. If you coming over to Zeus and you want to own your intellectual property, You have to do the work. And I feel like the way Natalie is with Zeus, the way Joseline is with Zeus, the way what's that? What's who the Rilla Chance, the chance of love or some shit like that. Like I love the fact that Lemmy is all about generational wealth. No matter what his content, no matter how people feel about Zeus Network content, it's trash, it's gutter, it's doing harm to black women, to black culture, but they also doing something amazing, is giving these reality stars into like ownership over their intellectual property because they the one who came up with it. And I love the fact that Lemmy from the CEO of Zeus is partnering with these reality stars and having them produce what their vision is and Lemmy is making them come to life. That's what I love about Zeus, and that's why I always support Zeus, and I will support anybody that goes to Zeus because of the fact that they're all about ownership of their intellectual property. And it's literally said right here, the fact that Lemmy is paying Joseline for every pickup season. She's getting her front end and she's getting the back end. That's amazing. She produced, she writes, she does all that for her show. And no shade, I gotta be honest. I used to shit on Joseline's Cabaret. And when you actually look at it, it's actually a good season if you get past the disrespect towards these women who were just like Joseline at that age. You know what I'm saying? If you literally get behind, like if you can look over the disrespect and the constant belittlement of these women and all that other stuff, it's literally giving these women a platform that they probably wouldn't get anywhere else. You know, these women will have to fuck for it. You know, they will have to fuck, slut themselves out, you know, sell themselves. It would just be a nasty, disrespectful set for some of these girls. And the fact that you're coming on the show dancing and you're, even though you're still stripping, you're getting eyes from multiple, even millions and thousands of eyes on you because people do watch Zeus. You know, people do watch it. Like I watch Zeus, and I'm now watching like Joseline's Cabaret New York, and I feel like it's amazing. I mess with it. Like I like it. It's cute.
Yeah, you were so mad. You said, "What I'm gonna do," and I said, "You have it. You just continue believing in yourself. You have it. You are going to do something great with Joseline's Cabaret." And I'm happy to report you own the intellectual property. Reality stars need to learn from you in terms of really owning your own business. I was talking to another star who shall remain nameless, and I said to her, "It's not getting back on TV to do that. People need to follow Joseline's route. Joseline owns it. She made sure she got her just due. Lemmy gave you a cute signing bonus.
I love Lemmy. And
It was because he said, "Can y'all split this?" And I said, "It's all hers. I don't want a dime from this pot. This is all your money."
He wanted you to have half. He wanted you to have.
He wanted me to have half.
And to this day, he still do it. He thought that you were going to come and help us. It'd be awesome. And I've always felt like you were like the missing element on the Joseline's Cabaret. But we got something going.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
No shade, no shade. I truly feel like Carlos was like, "Bitch, I'm not putting my name on that bullshit. I don't care if it makes money. It's something that he probably is not a fan of." I don't even think Carlos King watched Joseline's Cabaret. Why I feel like he don't even watch Zeus. It's giving fake support. It's giving fake happiness. Bitch, Carlos don't even watch Zeus anything. Child, y'all, I had to swallow, child. It was tough to swallow with all this meat down my throat. You know. But anyway, let's keep it going. It's the girl. I just feel like, girl, Carlos is literally just like, child, we're gonna let Carlos live. Go ahead, Carlos.
We'll come back, but I have to say this.
You gotta fake it till you make it, bitch.
I want people to know, because the purpose of doing these interviews is for people to really understand the person behind the personality.
A lot of people don't get it. It's always a person behind the.
Carlos, when are we gonna know the person behind your personality? When are we gonna know Carlos? Like, I would love to know who Carlos behind all the kiss assness with all the lies, you know, the constant just over reiterating what you done for people, and the constant like what can we say about you, Carlos? Like, can we know who Carlos is behind the personality? Like, can we do that? That's just me, but whatever. I don't have no beef with you, Carlos, but I understand why people have this energy towards you. No shade. Girl, come on, Wi-Fi.
The personality. The personality is the work. The person is the person. I am not my personality. I'm not my personality. Yes, I have a lot of my personality in me as the person, but I'm not that. I'm a real person. I cry real tears. I hurt real pain. I bleed the same way. You know, I feel like I've always been cool at showing my truth.
I understand what she's trying to say. Joseline, you're tough in your exterior, that strongness, that fight to like really fight for what you believe in. You will fight to the death if somebody disrespectful. That is a part of you. That's not everything that you are, but it is a part of you. And it's okay. Stop trying to make it seem like that's not you. That is you. It's a part of you. It's okay to acknowledge that you, like you said, you're not perfect. You're not a perfect person. And even though you said that you're a perfect mother, you're not a perfect mother. Let's be real. Nobody's a perfect mother. But girl, let's just keep it 100. Keep it going.
Feelings on the camera. But then again, I've been doing camera really my whole teenage years.
Mm-hmm.
I met you when I was 23, going on 24. That's a teenager. I spent my whole 20s on camera.
Joseline, you're wrong again. 20, 24, 23, whatever. If you are over 21, you are an adult. Okay? Yes, you are a starting adult because you, even at the age of 21 and over, 21, 22, 23, 24, you still don't know shit. You have so much to learn at that age. But you are not a teenager. Joseline, you was not a teenager. So let's stop that. You were grown. The fact that you think that because you were 23, 24, you were still a teenager, no, you're not. If you're a teenager, you cannot, first of all, some teenagers can't even get in the club. Can't even strip. Can't even be a stripper. Okay? Some teenagers you can't even be a stripper at a teenager's age. You have to be 21 and over because it's the law. So what are you talking about, Joseline? You could tell that she's business smart, but she's not book smart. She's not book smart because the mere fact that she said she was a teenager, like, girl, you were an adult. Let's stop it.
I spent my whole 20s on camera. So that means I'm on my second decade of being behind the camera. I look amazing.
You look good. Now,
Which is hard for a lot of bitches to keep up.
Do you still watch? Do you watch Love and Hip Hop?
Right now, I do not watch Love and Hip Hop, but I will say this: when I'm on Instagram or when I'm on Twitter or on TikTok and I see the video, I'm always, looking because I want to know. I want to see my daughters. I want to see my daughters. I want to see my daughters working. I want to see what they're bringing to the table. I want to see how I taught them, and I want to see how their hygiene and their hair and their makeup and their shoes and everything, their jewelry. I want to see my work through them, not just with them, but with the little artists that make music and do this and do that.
Joseline is a cocky bitch. She is so delusional. Like, girl, your daughters, like, girl, stop it, Joseline. Stop it. You are so delusional.
They're all I birthed all them hoes. I put them bitches
Not
on.
birth all them hoes.
And they know it. They can't wake up without thinking about what I put on, what I did. I mean, I've been giving fashion for 15 years.
Short-term rentals are one of the smartest wealth-building strategies today. But actually,
and they know it. They can't wake up without thinking about what I put on, what I did. I mean, I've been giving fashion for 15 years.
You said, girl, did you see that? Did you see that fucking head nod that Carlos just did? Basically, he's saying in his head, "You dumb idiot bitch." This girl is so delusional. It's like, girl, I'ma just smile and nod because she is one delusional ass bitch. Joseline, no shade. You are beautiful. You are sickening. Yes, everything. But I highly doubt that the girls that are on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta is even thinking about you, sweetie. They're not thinking about you. They're not worrying about you. They're not praying to you. They're not fucking to your music. You're like, girl, stop it. Stop it. And the fact that Carlos didn't even rebuttal or even combat the foolishness that you're saying out of your mouth, they're your daughters, that they're still picking up like lessons of what you put down in fashion. Like, girl, what? Girl, you're not a fashion icon. Like, girl, the Delulu, like, girl, she live in Delulu land, if I don't know what is. This is the real delusional. Like, she is a real delusional ass bitch. She's so pretty, but she's real Delulu. Let's keep it going, y'all.
I've been giving mug for 15 years. I've been teaching people how to get the money for 15 years. They don't take notes. I teach, but they might not take the notes, but I teach. I'm a owner of something pretty phenomenal. A lot of people don't get the chance to say that. With your help, Lemmy, my husband, Melissa, certain people in my life, I've been able to do that. A lot of people can't say that. A lot of people are going to sit on your couch, cry about how big they think they should be. Oh, I should be here. Oh, I should be there.
Child, this is when she takes shot at Nene Leakes, y'all. Like, this was the portion of the interview where she takes a swipe at Nene because she is speaking towards the people that had sat with Carlos King, cried with Carlo King on camera, did an interview with him and cried and talked about, or like, watch y'all. Let's listen.
I'm not crying about none of that because if I want something, I'm going to get it. I'm not comparing myself to the next bitch. That bitch ain't me. That bitch ain't motherfucking the princess. This bitch right here is the one. Now, there is a time and there's levels to this shit. I hate a bitch that's going to sit on your couch and act like she's supposed to be somewhere where she's not supposed to be at. Bitch, a bitch that's before you is before you for a reason. It ain't your turn. Now, while you're sitting up here and crying on the couch and having the tears and you deserve it and you deserve that, bitch, you sound like Mama D. We don't give a fuck. We're not here to hear about what you deserve. We want to see what you're doing. And that's the difference between me and a lot of reality stars. They sit up here and they cry to you on the couch. I'm not about to come in here and cry to you unless it gets something emotional to do with my mom or my kid or my husband or anything of that matter. But I'm not going to cry to you. No, I'm going to tell you what I'm doing and what I've been doing and how life is so great. Because a lot of bitches want to cry and act like it's somebody else fault and point the fingers. But do you ever take any responsibilities for what you've done? Or what? you out in life?
Is that how you feel about some?
So, y'all, this is the portion where it's like, girl, you can clearly tell that Joseline is taking a swipe at Nene Leakes, crying about, the things that she has endured from Bravo, the production team, Truly Entertainment, Truly Original. That's it. You can tell that she's taking a swipe at Nene Leakes, and the accountability part. Take accountability for what you did. And it's like, baby Joseline, you didn't get nowhere by yourself. Let's keep it funky, baby. You didn't get this far by yourself. Okay. Now it would be different if you made shit happen for yourself. It would be different if you made shit happen by yourself. But during this interview, you literally said, if it wasn't for Stevie taking you to see Mona or wanted to sign you, you wouldn't be in front of our TV screens. You wouldn't be in front of our TV screens. Okay? So the fact that you're taking a swipe at Nene Leakes is fucking baffling, because no shade, Joseline, you cannot do the numbers that Nene Leakes can do. Let's keep it real. So honestly, let's also keep it real, Joseline. You was the number one at that network since it came on. You were the number one show. Now there's another number one show, and that is Baddies. So Baddies, everybody is watching Baddies. Everybody is excited for Baddies East. Everybody was excited for Baddies South, Baddies Atlanta, whatever. Baddies West, Baddies South, Baddies East. Like, they were excited. Like, now Baddies is the number one show. So what I'm saying is, Joseline, you have some fucking nerve to throw shade at Nene Leakes for her truth, when your truth is literally was given to you. Let's keep it real. The mere fact that it was Stevie J to bring you to these people that you would never have the even goal to be in front of. You wouldn't even have the vernacular to stand in front of these people, or even try to get in a meeting with these people. Okay? You needed people to get in front of these people. So stop it. You didn't get there by yourself. I know you, like, they want to try to paint you as humble, but you're not humble right now, because why are you taking a swipe at Nene? It was no reason for you to go into the thing of like, oh, you crying on somebody, God would never come crying to yada yada. If it wasn't for this, it wasn't for that. First of all, the fact that you didn't know what that woman was crying about, she wasn't crying about how people treat her. It's the fact that she had to go through a lot. Her life was no crystal stair. She had family issues just like you. Okay? She was a stripper before you was a stripper. Okay? Nene Leakes was the first stripper. Okay? Was the first. Okay? Reality star stripper out here in these streets. Okay? Shout out to motherfucking Nene Leakes. Okay? She made a way for you to be in front of our screens, to take these strippers, turn reality stars seriously. Okay? You need to thank Nene Leakes, somebody like a Nene Leakes, instead of shading her. Okay? The reason why you have the career that you are is because of the Nene Leakes. Okay? The reason why people can take you seriously and me is because of Nene Leakes. Okay? Her life wasn't great either. Okay? Yes, she lost her job, but she also lost her love of her life. Her children is going through it. The children that she bared is going through her. She has a son on drugs right now and is still currently in jail. And that jail is saving that young man's life. Her youngest son had health problems, almost took himself out because he had a stroke. He had heart problems. He suffered a stroke at 22, 23 years old. She's now getting back into the dating life. How dare you sit up there and throw shots at another woman who is going through it right now at this moment in time? Who gave her honest and true self in front of the cameras? How dare you? The reason why you're able to be who you are is because of Nene Leakes. Now, bitch, like, I'm so sorry. You are not humble. You are not humble. You have not learned yet. How dare you? How dare you? Like I said, the reason why you can be who you are and do what you do is because of the Nene fucking Leakes. Okay? Because of Nene Leakes, they take reality stars seriously. Okay? In meetings and everything. If you want to act, the reason why reality TV stars is able to be in these rooms and do all these other things is because of Nene Leakes. She opened a door for you bitches. She opened a door for you bitches. Let's not do that. Let's not down Nene Leakes and what Nene Leakes have accomplished. Because guess what? The fact that she came back and did an interview with Carlos King and got the most viewed on his fucking particular channel, eats it up every single day. Her fucking one interview crossed over 1 million. I want to see Joseline do those same numbers as Nene Leakes. The fact that you get to sit across from Carlos King, and you know why that reason is because of Nene Leakes, because of Nene Leakes telling Carlos to do in-person interviews. Because if it wasn't for Nene telling him to do in-person interviews, y'all would still be on a motherfucking Zoom call. Let's not do that. Now let's keep it moving.
Women who either started before you or even after you.
I feel like that about all of them.
All of them.
All of them. A lot of them, 99% of them not doing anything with their lives. It's your fault. Can't nobody come and take you. You can call your friends. I call Carlos. Carlos is the reason why I got the camera right. Bitch, I made a phone call. One phone call got me to be here. Make the right phone calls. Use your right.
Girl, it could be 1,000 phone calls. It could be even the right one. But the right one is not the best one. That right one could turn it on you, but it's up to you to make that phone. Girl, stop it. Have you ever been black? Girl, let's not get into it. I'm not gonna even get into it. Let's keep it moving.
Right friends. And get the right things done. If you really got true friends and you really think about who you can call, Carlos, you know, I've been knowing it for almost 20 years. I call you any day, anytime.
What's up, fellow design friends? Guess what? We had an awesome stream August 16th revealing.
Girl, and you hear Carlos King's song just nodding away, knowing damn well almost 20 years. No, y'all haven't known each other for 20 years. What the fuck is wrong with her? Almost 20? Y'all met each other back in 2012. Okay? Y'all met each other in 2012. That means, so 12, hmm. 12. Well, it's 11 years. I did the math, and yes, I'm slow at math, child. Like, I'm not the most smartest tool in the shed, child. But yes, it's 11 years. It's not yet 20. Almost 11 years. Almost 20 years. It's not 20 years. Okay, it's not almost the girl. Bye. All right, let's go.
And who gonna tell me I can't?
Far from 20.
No, that is true. But you know what's so funny? I will say this. A lot of people think white is right, and they're searching for the approval of the white man, right? And one thing I will say
One thing I'm not doing that.
I'm gonna say no. One thing I will say about you. This is no joke aside, because what you said is true. If you
So, Carlos, is that what you told Nene Leakes? Because the mere fact that you're agreeing with Joseline Hernandez, do you really feel like Nene Leakes is seeking approval from the white man? I would love to know that. And Carlos, have you told this to Nene's face? That's another thing I would love to know. All right, let's keep it going.
have the right friends who you know can do it, call them. When you call me and say, I got an idea, I'm like, what you got? Because my thing was, you literally are one of a kind. There's no one like you. Anybody is happy to be in business with you. And I really want people to know you are one of the smartest business women that I know, because you have this bravado and you have this confidence. But at the same time, you also know I got to work to make sure I get what I need. And you have been doing that since Love and Hip Hop. Going back to that show, when you say you look at stuff, are you surprised to see that Rashida is still on the show?
Yes.
Why?
Because I think she's like past that. I hate to say that Love and Hip Hop is beneath her, but I think it is. Like, if they tell me to come back to Love,
I disagree. You know why I disagree? It's because what the fuck is a Rashida outside of Love and Hip Hop? Let's be honest. What the fuck is a Rashida? What the fuck is a Rashida outside of Love and Hip Hop? I would love to know. What the fuck is a Rashida outside of Love and Hip Hop? She's not selling no music. First of all, she's not even entertaining on the show. She's not visible. She's not nowhere. She's not at no parties. She's not in our faces. She literally is a grandmother. She films the show and she goes back into her cave with her 3 little bears and Papa Bear. Like, that's what it is. Like, Rashida needs Love and Hip Hop, because without it, she can't pay her bills. She can't get that. She can't keep her stores from running. That bistro, she don't have no money for the bistros, for the all the restaurants. Like, no shade. This show is very much promotion. Literally the same thing with Candy on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Rashida is following in Candy's footsteps. That's why Candy and Rashida are friends, because of the fact that Candy gets to tell Rashida, use this show as a stepping stone to promote your businesses. Stay on for as long as possible, because this is an outlet for you to promote your businesses. Because no shade, without this machine pumping out and giving y'all clout to promote y'all businesses, what do y'all have? What do you have? Your how many followers on Instagram or Twitter or whatever? No. You need the eyes on you, and that's the TV, because it, like, Love and Hip Hop is being watched by probably millions and thousands of viewers that wants to support these characters and want to see them successful. Now, if you're off of TV, how can you do that? And honestly, and I'm gonna be real, Rashida don't even have a grounded enough fan base. Like, to be honest, she don't have a fan base. Who is really going to Rashida's Who's going to Rashida's stores? Who is going to Rashida's restaurants? Who is? Like, I'll wait. I will wait. If Rashida don't have Love and Hip Hop, she has nothing. She will go broke. She will be on somebody else's couch. She'll probably be on her mama couch. Shit, hell, she'll probably be on Kenny couch. Let's talk about it. No shade. She needs Love and Hip Hop. Rashida is nothing without it. No shade. We're gonna dismiss whatever the fuck that Joseline has to say, because she literally, Rashida don't have a grounded enough fan base. Not everybody likes Rashida. Hell, Rashida is still getting dragged to this day by something that happened first season of Love and Hip Hop. Like, still to this day, Rashida is still getting dragged for what she said about K. Michelle and the abuse. They still dragging her. Rashida do not have a strong enough fan base to withstand without Love and Hip Hop. She don't. Let's continue.
Love and Hip Hop and do a couple of episodes. I'll probably go get a couple of dollars, but I'm not gonna be there every day, like making that my business and making that my storyline and making that my life. Honestly, it brings years and age to her life. Beautiful woman, very smart, but sometimes you gotta know when to say enough is enough. She don't have the man, had a baby on her on camera. She don't went through so much. I would have went under the mother around and never came back up. At least left this bitch ass. Keep safe. If I'm a with you, bitch, ain't nobody gonna know. You can still be my husband in the dark, bitch, in the basement. But up here in the light, bitch, you.
I agree. Now that's where I agree with you, bitch. I agree with you, Miss Joseline. I agree.
Bitch, you claim you're dead, ho. Let's bury you. Bitch, I am doing a whole funeral on you, Kurt, bitch. You are dying, okay? You had a heart attack and you're dead, bitch. Now you live in the basement, and I only, bitch, you see me in the house. You feel me?
Movie Misery, you're
bitch,
the basement.
you heard me, okay?
Girl, she's a kid. I agree, bitch. You dead, bitch. You on the lie, bitch. Bitch, you better not ever come up here, bitch, unless I tell you to, bitch. Yes, Joseline.
We're not doing that. No way. Like, it's 20 years later. Grow up. Get a job. Get a career. Get an ownership. Get you some good in your life. It's all about sex and money. Let's just be real. The older that I get, the more I want to get. I don't know. Sexuality is like coming to me, right?
Because because the thing is, you started out when you were 23, but you feel the hottest and best right now, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Because
it's better than before. Better than any age, 25 or 26 or 27, 30. Now is where I'm in my prime. My tastes so good right now. Like, I was playing with last night. I called my husband on the FaceTime. I was like, babe, hurry up and get home. I want you to
Pound Town.
My booty.
And then come to find out, like, no shade, she said it on Joseline Cabaret. Her motherfucking nigga, her dude, Ballistic, don't even want to like fuck her. Her dude don't even want to fuck her, eat her, do nothing. It's giving very much stalemate. Like, are you really getting like pounded out like Joseline? Because from what you said on camera, like, the nigga don't even want to touch you. It's giving very much all business, no play over there in the Joseline Hernandez house, in the Ballistic house. Child, if it ain't about the money, if it ain't about Bella, Bonnie Bella, child, Ballistic could give a fuck. Child, that's what the girls say, allegedly.
Are you
and my very pink.
Well, we saw all the pictures you sent.
I needed the word to see,
yes,
baby.
honey. Are you surprised that Carly's still on the show?
Carly like to get money, so I'm not. But what I am surprised is that she ain't married yet. And locked down no real man. I think she's a beautiful woman. So the box must not be right. The bitch needs some tuning. Maybe she needs some rejuvenation. That's a good gift to get the bitch. Y'all still friends? Maybe for Christmas.
Yes,
send
we are.
Send her rejuvenation.
You want me to send Carly a box of rejuvenation?
Yeah, well, like a gift card?
A gift card?
Yeah. It's going to cost you like $5,000, but still get.
That's how much it costs?
Maybe like 10, 20. I don't know how much of rejuvenation. My put there yet. I don't got to rejuvenate my shit yet. My shit's still ticking and it's still tight and it's still like to get and it's cute and I like to do bad things. So I don't know about Carly, but I just feel like she gonna get her money, and that's good. Get your money, but girl, go out. Like, come on. It's time for your daughter to be there. Like, 'cause she got a grown daughter. Let your kid do it.
So you feel like Carly should pass the torch to her daughter. You take the reins of being a Love and Hip Hop. I'm gonna retire.
Yeah, manage her.
Girl, that makes absolutely no sense. We don't even know if that. We don't know if the young girl want to sing, dance, entertain, nothing. We don't even know if the girl has a personality. What the heck we gonna do with Carly's daughter? Hell, we barely want to see Carly acting a donkey fool. I mean, at least Abby wants to. Shout out to Abby, my auntie. She wants to see Carly. I don't want to see Carly. Chabu. Let's keep it going.
Never want to put the motherfucker stripper heels up. Like, hey, they dusty. Hang them up.
What are your thoughts on K. Michelle?
I don't think. I'm happy she's safe and sound.
That's safe and sound.
After she had to get all the semen out her ass, she's safe and sound.
Okay.
It's a good thing. I don't hold any grudges, so I would send the best wishes to everybody. Even the bitches that don't like me.
Did you feel that some of the Love and Hip Hop cast members just thought they were above you? Or do you think
they knew I was above them?
Okay. Oh,
mentally and physically, because obviously they're not doing shit and I'm doing everything. So they
girl. Joseline is one delusional ass bitch. She is such a delusion. She lives in Delulu land. I mean, girl, she's everything, and these bitches could never. Girl, okay, girl, we're gonna let you have that, girl. We're gonna let you live in Delulu land, girl.
I knew from the get-go that I was above them when it came down to not just like in the physical. I'm not above anybody. I'm a human like everybody else. But I feel they knew that I had more. I was going to strive more than them, and they just always gave me a hard time because they knew I was a striver. They knew that they could tell me anything, and I was still going to push hard to be successful like I am now.
Do you feel Cardi B has the career you wanted?
Hey, Raindrop.
All right, y'all. That was all for that's all for the breakdown of the interview of the Joseline Hernandez interview with Carlos King, part 1. There was a lot of laughs, but there also was a lot of delusional bullshit that's coming out of Joseline's mouth. But it was also good to hear for her to talk about the business and how she owns Joseline's Cabaret, how she's a writer and all these other things, and how it started with a phone call towards Carlos, and how, listen, all these like compliments and accolades towards Carlos, like Carlos was like getting harder and harder and harder and harder, where I feel like he bust in his pants right then and there while talking to Joseline, and Joseline just fulfilling his ego up to like the max, and it was actually nauseating to hear. But congratulations to both, honestly. Like, do y'all big one. I didn't love the little snide remarks towards Nene Leakes. I felt like that was very unnecessary for Joseline to take unnecessary shots at Nene, knowing damn well without Nene you would be nothing. Let's keep it real. Like, without Nene being prevalent in the reality TV realm, motherfuckers would not take you seriously. Let's keep it all the way real. So because like the fact that like literally Nene walked so you can run. Okay? Without Nene Leakes open up the door of the floodgates for these reality shows to be taken seriously in these board meetings, and be on these commercials and these acting, these other shows and stuff outside of their network. Girl, it's like, girl, bow down to the motherfucking queen. Yes, you are a queen, but girl, that is the queen of reality TV. Okay, before you, there was a Nene Leakes. Before Nene Leakes, there was a Tiffany. But Nene Leakes was the standard, was the overall standard of reality TV. regardless of where she is right now in her life, she is still very much prevalent in these streets, is still getting talked about. She can still sell a bitch down the stream. She can still sell a story. She can still make these bitches get out of character, like pump out their chest, really go for the jugular for her. Like she can really like press these bitches because of her mere opinions and presence. And that's no T, no Tia, that's no Sade, that's no Amaya Angelou, that's no motherfucking Luther Vandross, that's no Mary J. Blige, that's literally on Babyface and like girl, bye-bye. But anyway, y'all, what do y'all think about the interview? How did y'all feel about Joseline and her explaining about her mother and her business? What pros did you take away from the interview, and what cons did you take from the interview? I would love to know your opinion. Put it down in the description below. Please, let's all be respectful in the comments. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see y'all at a later video. You guys. And thank you to everybody that congratulated me on 6K, reaching 6K subscribers. I am so happy. I am so appreciative of all the love from my shaders and fellow YouTubers, content creators. Thank you all. Love you all. Thank you for all the advice, all the talks, all the great advice, and just amazing words of encouragement. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you all. Thank you, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye, you guys. Follow me on all of my social media. Bye.